the Carolina League South with a 7-13 record. Well, the Red Sox are just 1-8 here inside Salem Memorial Ballpark, looking to change that narrative with a strong week here against Myrtle Beach. Let's take you through the Myrtle Beach Pelicans batting order. Reginald Preciado leads us off, followed off by Christopher Pasiola, Christian Hernandez, Alfonso Rosario, Jacob Wetzel, Andy Guerriola, Miguel Pabon, Drew Bowser, and Alexis Hernandez is at the bottom of the batting order for Myrtle Beach. Nick Dean, the former Maryland Terrapin, 19th round draft pick out of the University of Maryland, is on the hill for the Pelicans. And on the other side for the Red Sox, Zanatello making his debut in 2024 here at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Played 3 games on the road against Carolina this past week. Matt Duffy on the hill, and the first pitch is taken for a strike on the outside corner. Just like that, we're underway at 7:06 p.m. here on a cloudy, rainy night in Salem. 1st to 6 all week long between Myrtle Beach and the Salem Sox. The 0-1 delivery, and it misses down and away with a fastball out of the zone. The count evens up at a ball and a strike.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of differences today for Salem, at least for the home crowd. Nazan Zanatello is obviously getting the start at short, and then Fraley Encarnacion's at third as well.
1-1, cut and a miss on a breaking ball down and away. And the count now 1-2 for Reginald Preciado, the left fielder for Myrtle Beach. On the hill, Matt Duffy for the Sox. The righty kicks. He deals. 1-2 on the way. Fastball misses down and away. It's blocked by Garcia. And the count evens up at 2-2. Let's tell you a little bit about Matt Duffy, Carter. He really has been impressive last couple of outings here for the Salem Sox. 22-year-old righty. Stands at 6'2". He deals 2-2 offering. Swing at a foul tip. 2-2 it'll stay for Preciado. Duffy, a Toronto, Ontario, Canada native. 2023 Red Sox 4th round draft pick, number 115 overall out of Canisius College. Played his college ball up in New York. Pretty close to the border of Canada, the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out with a breaking ball. Way in front of it was Preciado. And there's one gone. Matt Duffy starts with a strikeout, coming off the heels of a 6-strikeout performance last Wednesday on the road against Carolina.
Yeah, that was a great pitch there. And for Matt Duffy, too, somebody who, strives and thrives with the swing and miss for sure. 5 innings of 1-run ball, and the victory over the Carolina Mudcats last week, and trying to continue the momentum here this evening.
There's Christopher Pasiola. He looks at a fastball inside, and the count moves to 1-0. A little bit more on Matt Duffy. Pitching a 4.41 ERA so far this year. He's started in 4 games. That's been all of his appearances. The 1-0. Fastball, swing and a miss. Ball and a strike. And he's pitched 16 1/3 innings. He's amassed 14 strikeouts in that time. Again, coming off his best outing of the year with 6 strikeouts in 5 innings of work at Carolina on Wednesday. The 1-1. Breaking ball called a strike on the outer corner, and the count now 1-2. That was the longest he went. Furthest before that was 4 2/3, so he went all 5. Gave up just 3 hits, no walks, 6 strikeouts, just 1 earned run. The 1-2. Foul tip, and 1-2 it'll stay for Pasiola, the .254 hitting third baseman. 1 homer on the year, 5 runs batted in, and you talk about that 1 homer, Carter. This team leads the Carolina League in home runs. They also lead it in strikeouts. 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on a fastball, and for the team that leads the Carolina League in strikeouts, they already got 2. Matt Duffy tallying them up quickly here. 2 gone at the top of the first. Scoreless ball game if you're just joining us in Salem.
Oh, a nice start for Matt Duffy, right? I mean, you get him with the breaking ball to lead off the game, and then Pasiola right there. I mean, they tried the breaking ball. He foul tips it back to the screen and then just blew a fastball right by him. Just like that, 2 up, 2 down, and couldn't ask for a better start for Matt Duffy.
There's Christian Hernandez, one of the 2 brothers for the Pelicans. He looks at a first pitch fastball below the knees, and the count now 1-0.
Yeah, Christian Hernandez is somebody, too, who, comes in, prospect number 20 in the Chicago Cubs organization. Lots to like about him at the shortstop spot.
1-0. He lifts this one foul, right side. It escapes into the seats over the netting. Ball at a strike for Christian Hernandez, a .317 hitter. He has a home run to his name. 8 runs batted in. Christian Hernandez.
Oh, and how many times you have a brotherly duo up the middle, too.
Yeah. In the middle of the infield, the 1-1 pitch to Hernandez. He swings and misses. High fastball, handcuffed him, and it's 1-2. How about these pitches out of Matt Duffy? I mean, he is simply in control early on. 2 gone, nobody on. Scoreless ball game, top of 1. Duffy kicks. He deals. 1-2 pitch. Check swing, did he go? And home plate umpire says he did. He struck him out with a breaking ball on a check swing. They found the zone anyways. And that is 3 strikeouts. 3 up, 3 down, and Matt Duffy strikes out this side to start out our ball game and our series between the Myrtle Beach Pelicans and the Salem Red Sox. Scoreless, headed to the bottom of the first. After this, you're listening to Sox Baseball all season long on MILB TV and MILB.com.
Who let the dogs out?
What's up, Red Sox fans? Be on the lookout for Bark in the Park nights all season long at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Our first Bark in the Park nights are Saturday, April 20th, Thursday, May 2nd, Wednesday, May 22nd, and Tuesday, June 4th. Bring your canine companion out to the ball game and help the Red Sox in their campaign against the Carolina League. For tickets all season long, head to milb.com/Salem/tickets. Bark in the Park on select nights throughout the 2024 season.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Well, a cloudy night here with some distant lightning strikes behind the mountains in the Blue Ridge at Salem Memorial Ballpark. I'm Giovanni Heater alongside Carter Hill with you. Brilliant Clinic Field at Salem Memorial Ballpark, the site of this week's series. Myrtle Beach in town, the Pelicans and the Red Sox. Scoreless through just a half inning of play. Matt Duffy dealing early, Carter. Sat him down 1-2-3, struck out the side.
Anytime you strike out the side in the first inning, I don't think you can ask for a better start. Matt Duffy did a phenomenal job with the breaking ball and 2 of those strikeouts, and then the high fastball on the third.
There's Nazan Zanatello. First pitch is a fastball called a strike on the outside corner, and the count now 0-1. Well, another really good pitcher on the other side in Nick Dean, making now just his 3rd start of the season, the 0-1. Fastball sizzled in there at the letters for a strike, and quickly down 0-2 is Nazan Zanatello. He's 4 for 8 on the year. Young campaign, coming back from injury, playing his first baseball at 2024 last week in Carolina, played in 3 of the 6 games. 0-2 is on the way to Zanatello, and he looks at a breaking ball down and away. The count now 1-2. Yeah, what a week. 4 for 8 was sensational against Carolina, and a little bit of action that he saw. They're easing him into things. 1-2. Fastball, this is cranked left side. Gloved out a hop by Hernandez, and he throws to first in time for out number 1.
Oh, and Nazan Zanatello, too, somebody who obviously was just hoping to get back in the lineup after suffering that injury to start the season and, easing him back in, but somebody with a lot of hype around him, and we're going to see a lot more of that throughout the rest of the game and the series, as a matter of fact.
And to ease your confusion, that was the shortstop, 6-3 put out, and Hernandez that put that one away. So Christian Hernandez in the middle of the infield. First pitch to Antonio Anderson, called a strike. 92 on a fastball, high and tight, in the count 0-1. So you got the Hernandez brothers playing in the middle infield. Christian is at short, the 0-1. Misses high and away, in the count now. Ball at a strike for Antonio Anderson. And then you have the other Hernandez brother playing at second base, and Alexis Hernandez. 1-1. Swing at a liner, up the middle, backhanded glove by the pitcher, Dean. He picks it up and gets it to first in time. What a play. Out number 2.
Yep, that'll get your attention. Little chopper back to the mound, and Nick Dean kind of, you alluded to it, the backhand where he kind of no-look gloved it behind his back, and Obviously, at that point, it's an easy play, but goodness gracious, that'll wake you up to start the game, and what a job to get through the first two guys in the order for Myrtle Beach.
Here's Miguel Blaze digging in, the righty, the first pitch, and he laces this one foul to his pull side. On the count, 0-1. Miguel batting just 197 for the Sox. Trying to see this bat pick up a little bit of speed if you're Salem at this point. As Blaze calls time, now steps back in. Last week, played in just 3 of the 6 games, was a little banged up in the middle of the week, then made a return at the tail end. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball misses down and away, 1-1. You know, wasn't injured, so to speak, just needed a couple of days off. He went 2 for 11 in the series against Carolina. Did have a double on Tuesday. 1-1. Breaking ball called a strike on the inside corner, 1-2 for Miguel Blaze. He walked one, struck out twice, did have 2 stolen bags, just little to no action last week. 1-2 pitch. Foul tip, and he stays alive at 1-2. Bases empty, 2 gone, scoreless ball game in the bottom of the first here in Salem. But a pitcher's duel early. Duffy for the Salem Sox struck out the side, and now Dean on the other side has been pitching to contact. Hasn't gotten out of the infield. The 1-2. Breaking ball fouled back. 1-2 it stays for Miguel Blaze.
Did a nice job just to get a piece of that one, too. And we alluded to this during the starting lineup introductions, but the 1-4 here for Salem tonight is a dream if you're a Boston Red Sox fan, right? Like, you want to see all these guys eventually suiting up at Fenway in the next few years.
1-2 delivery. Breaking ball. This is nubbed foul, left side. 1-2 it'll remain. How about Blaze fighting these things off a little bit here, Carter? This is 3 consecutive foul tips to stay alive at 1-2.
And one was a fastball and 2, the breaking ball in the outer half, and Blaze has just spoiled it every single time, which he's done such a good job of throughout the year.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 gone. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him to go way early on a breaking ball downstairs. It's scooped up by Babone and on to first in time. 3 up, 3 down go the Salem Sox. We're still scoreless. Heading to the top of the second inning. You're listening to Red Sox baseball all season long right here on MILB TV and MILB.com.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the second here in Salem. Giovanni Heater alongside Carter Hill with you on MILB TV and MILB.com. We got ourselves a little bit of an early pitcher's duel between the Myrtle Beach Pelicans in town to take on the Salem Red Sox. Myrtle Beach sat down a 1-2-3 via the strikeout by Matt Duffy, the Canisius College 4th-round pick for the Boston Red Sox in 2023. And then on the other side, Salem sat down 1-2-3 as well. Pair of groundouts and a strikeout for Miguel Blaze. Ready to go, 4, 5, 6 are the Pelicans. Alfonso Rosario, Jacob Wetzel, and Andy Garriola, the designated hitter. All set to dig in and face off against Matt Duffy, who went his deepest of the season thus far in 5 innings on Wednesday at Carolina. First pitch to Rosario. He swings and misses on a breaking ball, and the count 0-1.
You know, Canisius, the mascot of Canisius?
The Golden Griffs.
Golden Griffins, yeah.
I'm a New Yorker, so
I know.
That's just about 2 hours down the road. The 0-1. Swinging a foul tip on a fastball on the outside corner, and it's 0-2.
Where in New York is it?
That's correct me if I'm wrong. I'm going to double check, but I believe the Buffalo area.
Okay.
So Western New York. About 2.5 hours from Syracuse, my stomping grounds. 0-2, swing and a miss. He struck him out with a breaking ball below the knees. Duffy has faced 4 batters. All of them have been sat down via the strikeout. How about that?
Yeah, 4 up, 4 down, and 4 up and 4 strikeouts. It's quite a way to start a ball game. And Jacob Wetzel now will take its turn. First lefty, I believe, that Duffy has faced today, so maybe a different look for the Pelicans now against the right-hander.
Here's Jacob Wetzel. Ready on lefty, first pitch on the way, and he lays down a bunt left side. It trickles foul, 0-1.
Well, after 4 strikeouts, why not try and lay one down the third base line? Spark some momentum for your offense.
Wetzel, a .229 hitter, 12 runs batted in, has a homer. Look at what Wetzel has done so far this year, and he's actually been quite in the mix for this team. As Duffy nods his head, kicks and deals. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball sizzles outside, and the count evens up at a ball and a strike. Hey, take a look at what Wetzel has contributed to this team. 24-year-old out of Frederick Community College in Walkersville, Maryland. As a breaking ball misses, and the count now 2-1. 5th in the league in walks, with 16 of them on the year, Carter. He also leads the league with 4 triples. Second most is just 2 triples, the 2-1. Breaking ball inside, 3-1.
Yeah, 4 triples, 20 games into the season is absolutely ridiculous. If I had to guess who's second, it's Yoferi Rodriguez, Carolina Mudcats.
There's a tie at second.
There's a tie. Well, he had 2 here in Salem.
Here's the 3-1. Swing and a fly ball foul, back behind home plate, into the seats. Full count for Jacob Wetzel, and this is the deepest into an at-bat that Matt Duffy has had to work.
Yeah, got him to 2 strikes once again. But yeah, Jacob Wetzel's somebody too, and you mentioned he's from just outside of Frederick. Well, quite a bit of history in Frederick, Maryland in the Carolina League.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a slider down and away. That's strikeout number 5 in as many batters faced for Matt Duffy to start out here in Salem.
That's remarkable, really. I mean, you don't see that happen very often, and now he will have quite a challenge now with Andy Garriola digging in. But again, he's somebody who also can strike out as well. And hey, 6 and 6 ABs, that would be something.
First pitch to Garriola. Fastball simmers just outside of the zone, a hair off the plate, 1-0. Garriola tied for 4th in the league with 3 home runs on the season. Myrtle Beach leads everybody in the Carolina League in homers. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, took a huge cut at a fastball at the letters. And the count now 1-1.
Yeah, he wanted number 4 there with that cut. High and away fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike. Duffy deals the pitch. Fastball clips the inside corner, 1-2. Ahead in the count against Garriola here. Matt Duffy looking for his 6th strikeout. Already has 5 in 5 batters faced. I have not seen anything quite like that. After time, Garriola digs back in. Duffy with a long look in. Brings the mitt to the belt. The 1-2 pitch. Misses down and away. Solid block by Garcia. And we'll do it again, deuces wide.
Well, now you're obviously 1-2. You're way ahead in the count. Now, at 2-2, got to be a little more competitive around the zone. But you still could throw that breaking ball that's been so deadly so far today. And I would imagine that may be what he goes back to.
2-2, swing and a miss. He struck him out with the breaking ball. Lightning flashing beyond the mountains on the horizon, and Duffy is electric. 6 strikeouts, back-to-back 1-2-3 innings in 6 batters faced. Bottom of the second after this in Salem. Matt Duffy, we're still scoreless. Bottom of 2 after this.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today. Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of 2 on tap for you here in Salem. How about Matt Duffy on the hill for the Sox? 3 up, 3 down in the first and the second. He's got 6 strikeouts. Carter, he's only faced 6 batters. I've never seen anything like that.
Yeah, we need our historian Jim to get here and get on. When's the last time that's happened in Salem baseball history? Not even Salem Red Sox. I mean, you don't see that ever happen. Even with strikeouts up, and this Pelicans team does strike out, most in the league. 6 hitters, 6 strikeouts? Absolutely unheard of. And now Salem on the offensive end has to back it up.
Ready to go 4, 5, 6. Johan Fran Garcia is in. First pitch from Dean. Looping curveball misses down and away. And the count now 1-0. Nick Dean towing the rubber for Myrtle Beach. The University of Maryland product, 19th round draft pick for the Terps. He brings it to the belt, kicks and deals, 1-0. Swing and a ripper left side, and it's off the backhanded glove of Hernandez. A base hit to lead things off for Johan Fran Garcia and the Red Sox. Here in the home half of the second, it's the first hit of the ball game for either team.
And only the third ball we've seen put in play today for either team. Little ground ball through the left side, hit it hard, and really no shot for Hernandez. And no, Garcia doesn't get down the line quick per se, but that still is going to be a tough play in the hole to throw him out on the backhand too. And now an opportunity for Salem, and Marvin Alcantara in the 5-hole needs to kind of continue this momentum.
No doubt about it. Marvin Alcantara digs in for the Red Sox. Playing over at second base today. Righty on righty matchup, the first pitch. And he looks at a fastball on the outside corner for a strike. 0-1. Alcantara just a 157 hitter. La Victoria, Venezuelan native, 19-year-old for the Sox. 0-1 delivery on the way. He swings, rips this one up the middle, could be 2. Hernandez to his brother Hernandez. Relay to first in time. Double play, 2 gone.
Yeah, that was as tailor-made as it gets right there. Little ground ball, literally about 2 steps to the left of the second base bag, and Alexis Hernandez going to flip to his brother Christian Hernandez, and at that point it was easy 4-6-3, 2 down.
Fraley Encarnacion digging in, making his Salem debut. First pitch is lifted into the air, into the gap, right center field. Shallow, staying in the yard. Rosario underneath it, calls everyone off and makes the pinch for out number 3. Well, the Red Sox have a base hit out of Garcia to lead off in the second, but with the double play, they go 3 up, 3 down. We're still scoreless, and we're cruising here in Salem. Top of the third after this. You're listening to Red Sox baseball. We got you all season long here on MILB TV and MILB.com.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem. Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the third here in Salem. We're coasting through this ball game early on. Matt Duffy and Nick Dean tied up in a pitcher's duel, just 1 hit for either team. It's the Salem Sox leadoff knock in the second out of Johan Fran Garcia. A 4-6-3 double play and a flyout put that to rest, and we go to the top of the third. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order due up for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. In town, a team that sits at just 7-13 on the year, 6 games back of Fayetteville, who's the top of the South Division. And then the Salem Sox also 6 games back at Carolina in the top of the North. They're 9-12. Red Sox 1-8 at home this year, looking to break that up a little bit with a positive week against Myrtle Beach here in Salem. It starts 7-8-9 here in the third. Miguel Pabon, Drew Bowser, and Alexis Hernandez. Matt Duffy on the hill. The first pitch. And he delivers a fastball just a hair out of the zone. 1-0 for Miguel Pabon. Pabon, the catcher behind the dish today, making his debut for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. Duffy kicks and deals, the 1-0. Fastball simmered below the knees, called a strike, a late strike call there, and the count evens up at 1-1. Well, Duffy so far today has faced 6 batters. Folks, all 6 of them have been struck out. The 1-1. Swinging a line drive up the middle over the leaping hand of Alcantara. Leadoff base hit for the Pelicans. Miguel Pabon cranks one into center field. And there is a nobody out base runner for Myrtle Beach here in the top of the third.
Oh, no 7th heaven for Matt Duffy, but 6 strikeouts, 6 hitters faced, and then Pabon just got a nice piece of that one up the middle. 1-1 off the bat. And now, more importantly, you shift away from the strikeouts focus. The Pelicans an opportunity with the leadoff base runner on here in the third.
There's Drew Bowser, the first baseman. What a baseball name that is. Righty on righty with a runner on first. First pitch on the way to Bowser. He swings and misses, takes a big cut. Had a breaking ball at 84, and the count now 0-1.
Oh, look at his stance, too, if you're watching on MILB TV. Kind of one of those that crouches down, wiggles the bat high over his head.
Well, it's not working out great for him. He's batting 104 on the year. 0-1 to Bowser. Check swing, pitch misses down and away, and the count now 1-1.
You know who it kind of reminds me of, and you mentioned his name earlier describing the Myrtle Beach Pelicans, is it's very much like Josh Donaldson's stance.
Okay. I was thinking like Nick Swisher got down like that, right?
Yeah, he did. I just, from the left side, it's a little bit different to compare.
1-1, swing and a miss. High fastball, 1-2. The lightning continuing to flash beyond the mountains here in Salem, Carl.
Way off in the distance.
Way off. So that's the cool thing. You will get that from time to time, and you'll catch on throughout the summer. The heat and the lightning, 35 miles away. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Number 7. Got him with a breaking ball downstairs. 7 Ks for Matt Duffy. And there's one gone with a runner on first here in the top of the third.
It also reminded me of, this is a little bit of a wild card, but kind of like Kyle Higashioka's stance. Catcher for the San Diego Padres kind of gets down on that.
Here's Alexis Hernandez. The righty is in. 9-hole hitter for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. Runner on first, the pitch. He looks at a sizzling fastball, a hair off the plate inside, 1-0. Alexis Hernandez, well, if you're a Salem Sox fan, it is not to be confused with Alexis Hernandez that was here in Salem in the Red Sox organization a year ago. Really, really talented outfielder, the 1-0. Fastball misses high. 2 balls, no strikes for Hernandez. Had an impressive bat as well. Had a couple of really nice home runs. Could leg out a triple out of anything that he hit into right field. I mean, speed on the base pass galore. Well, he ended up with the Blue Jays organization this year. 2 balls, no strikes. Pick off over to first. And standing up on first after the base hit is Pabon. He's in there safely. So this Alexis Hernandez, no relation and completely different person. But just to alter any confusion, not the same Alexis Hernandez that was here in Salem a year ago. The 2-0 is a fastball on the inside corner for a strike, 2-1.
There's a lot of things worth explaining, I feel like, today. That Christian Hernandez and Alexis Hernandez, however, are related.
And they're brothers.
For the Myrtle Beach Pelicans, Nick Dean and Noah Dean are not.
2-1, nubbed off the bottom of the bat foul, and it's an unlucky 2-2 for Hernandez. Well, if Jostingson Garcia, who's a little banged up, but we are expecting to see later on this week here in Salem against the Pelicans, and he returns, him and Johan Fran, then the 2 Hernandez brothers, you're going to have 4 of the, 18 guys on the field are brothers. Pick off over to first, head first slide, and in there safely is Pabon. 2 balls, 2 strikes for Alexis Hernandez with 1 gone and a runner on first. That's really something.
Yeah, you don't see that often. We talked about that on air a couple weeks ago, but that would be a sight to see for sure.
2-2, this is fisted into the air, shallow right field. U10 has a read on it, raises his right hand into the air, makes the pitch for out number 2. No opportunity to tag up for Pabon. A shallow flyout. Sits down Alexis Hernandez. And we go back to the top of the order. Flip the card to Reginald Preciado for the second time today. A .324 hitter. An impressive bat with 8 runs batted in and a homer this season. So can be dangerous. Has a runner on first in a scoreless ball game if you're just joining us here in the top of the third inning. Each team with a hit. Nobody has scored a run. Nobody has moved off of first base. First pitch. And Preciado looks at a breaking ball downstairs. 1-0.
Second time through the order for Myrtle Beach. So curious to see how they do this time around against Matt Duffy after, he induced so many swing and misses the first time through.
1-0 delivery. Misses down and away with a breaking ball. 2-0. Yeah, you got to think they're going to be a little bit more patient with it. He struck out 7 of the 9 batters he faced the first time through. I mean, that is just lights out stuff. Runner on first, 2 gone. 2 balls, no strikes, the pitch. Swing at a foul tip, trickles between the legs of Garcia, and the count 2-1.
Yeah, you go 7 of the first 9, 6 of the first 6, and also this is interesting to note too. 6 of the 7 strikeouts have been swinging. Bought out in front of a breaking ball, blow a high fastball right by him. A lot of swing and misses today from Myrtle Beach.
Duffy with a long look deals the 2-1. Fastball runs high and in. 3 balls and a strike for Preciado. The 20-year-old out of Boquerón, Panama, is actually tied for second in the league with 24 hits this year, batting that crispy .324. 6th best batting average in the league. The 3-1. Fastball outside. It's the first walk of the day for Myrtle Beach. It's either team's first runner in scoring position as Pabon moves to second. Preciado to first on a 5-pitch walk. Just a second base runner surrendered by Matt Duffy today.
Yeah, now first and second, 2 down. Christopher Paciola, I should say, in the 2-hole for Myrtle Beach. Big opportunity to come through here, and it looks like it could be a night where runs could come at a premium, and so you want to take advantage of this opportunity.
And now we're going to get a battery visit here as Johan Fran Garcia just having a short dialogue with Duffy. Runners on first and second for Myrtle Beach. Top of the third inning. 2 gone. We're still scoreless between the Pelicans and the Salem Sox. Red Sox winners of 3 of their last 4. Won the midweek games against Carolina on the road. Fell in the finale on Sunday. First pitch to Paciola. Check swing. Fastball inside. An appeal, and the field umpire says that he went. It's 0-1.
Andrew Schrock and William Paschal are 2 umpires today. Same crew, I should say, from the first series of the season against the Carolina Mudcats opening weekend.
No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball outside. Ball and a strike now for Christopher Paciola. He's tied for 4th in the league himself. He has 7 doubles on this season. 20-year-old, 2022 third-round pick out of Santa Monica, California. 1-1. Swing at a shallow fly ball, fisted into the air, right side, foul territory, and it's caught. Ranging to make the catch is the first baseman, Andy Lugo, and that sits down the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a pair left on base on first and second for the Pelicans. Home half of the third after this. We're scoreless in Salem, bottom of 3. 2 up for the Red Sox, 7-8-9. You're listening to Red Sox Baseball on MILB TV and MILB.com.
Do you want to rep the Red Sox all year long? Check out the team store located down the first base side of the concourse at Salem Memorial Ballpark. You can find hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and so much more. They even have Boston City Connect jerseys in stock. Check out the team store or head to MILBstore.com to secure your Salem Sox gear today. Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the third here in Salem. We're still scoreless between the Myrtle Beach Pelicans and your Salem Red Sox. Giovanni Heater alongside Carter Hill with you. We got a pitcher's duel going on between Matt Duffy of the Salem Sox and Nick Dean of the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. Both fellows have surrendered just one hit. Duffy has 7 strikeouts to his name. He's allowed just 2 base runners, a walk, and a base hit for the Pelicans. On the other side of the Salem Sox, Johan Fran Garcia ended up leading off in the second inning with a knock, a double play, and a flyout. Put that to rest quite quickly. So the Red Sox ready to go, 7, 8, 9. Ellie Taylor Jr., Nathaniel Newton, and Andy Lugo taking their first hacks of the homestand here in Salem. We'll play 6 this week between Myrtle Beach and Salem. First pitch to Nellie Taylor. He swings, lifts it into the air, popped up just in the infield, left side, and underneath it, the third baseman, and Pasiola makes the catch for out number 1.
Routine play by Pasiola coming in from the third base bag. And not a lot of wind tonight here this evening in Salem, which is a rarity, so to say. So
Indeed.
That helped them out quite a bit. And, the sky at this point is not too crazy to see in the field. For the guys in the field, is a better way to put it.
Is holding off here in Salem. It was raining about an hour before first pitch. First pitch to U10. Fastball runs high and in. And the count now 1-0. Still some dark gray skies covering most of the field, and then it lightens up with the sun creeping through and setting behind the mountains in right. Here's the 1-0. Swinging a nubbed ball back behind home plate. 1-1 for the .229 hitting Nathaniel Newton, a Red Sox that has had some ups and downs so far this year. Righty on lefty matchup. One gone. Nobody on. 1-1 offering. He swings and misses on a fastball at the knees, and it's 1-2. U10, the La Romana Dominican Republic native. How about this? Carter, he entered last week red hot. I mean, he was dialed in against Lynchburg the last homestand. There's the 1-2. Cranks this one left side. Charging ahead, Pasiola, gloves, toss to first. Is it in time? It's not. And Nathaniel U10 able to leg out an infield single. The Red Sox have a 1-out base runner.
Has the speed and just a little nubber down the third base line. No shot for Pasiola. He made a nice play in fielding it, and the throw to first was there, but just too much speed for Nathaniel U10, and Sox at their second base hit of the contest.
Well, it sets the table for the 9-hole hitting first baseman Andy Lugo. Another bat that has been hot. Righty on righty, first pitch. And he looks at a breaking ball below the knees, 1-0. I was mentioning Nathaniel U10. Against Lynchburg 2 weeks ago, 7-19, good for just south of 400. 2 doubles, 4 RBI. Last week cooled off on the road against Carolina. 1-0 to Lugo. Fastball, called a strike on the inside corner, 1-1. Went just 1 of 20. Did have a 3-run homer on Thursday that was huge in a Red Sox win. He struck out 11 times, so really good to see him leg out an infield single there. Needed a hit, got it. Here's the 1-1. Runner goes from first. This is nubbed right side of the infield, staying in play, and now he's going to say that kind of fouled off his own arm maybe here?
Maybe, yeah. It had to hit something because it was just a little nubber down the first base line, but everybody immediately reacted like it was a foul ball. Got to see the replay here in MILB TV. And, yep, that hit off the front of his helmet.
That did not look like it felt great.
No. So, yes, very clearly a foul ball. Tough to see from our vantage point up here, though, until you see the replay.
Indeed. Runner on first, 1-2 the count, 1 gone. Scoreless ball game, bottom of 3 here in Salem. 1-2. Fastball misses high and away, deuces wild. For Andy Lugo, the 20-year-old out of San Cristobal in the Dominican Republic. Played just 1 game on Sunday against Carolina. He went 1 for 4 in the outing. 2-2. This is below the knees, and the count runs full.
You were talking about Nathaniel U10, too, and just to put a bow on that conversation, sometimes when you're struggling and you're in a 1 for 17 hole, little bouncing ball down the third base line that you leg out for an infield single is sometimes all you need to really get things going.
No doubt. See if this gives the Red Sox a little bit of momentum here. Massive pitch coming on a full count with one gone. And a runner on first. Short conversation between the umpiring crew and the Myrtle Beach dugout. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 gone. A runner on first for Andy Lugo. Dean with a look in. And he brings home the payoff pitch. Runner goes from first, swing at a foul tip. And we'll do it again.
And you talked about, with the cloud cover here this evening, it's kind of an interesting look here at the ballpark. Well, this is one of those nights where if you're into photos, you want to climb to the top of the ballpark and get a shot of this thing with the sun peeking through the dark clouds in the distance. Now a little bit of a rainbow, too, we can see in left center field.
How about that? Coming right through. Pick off over to first, and Uten standing up safely on the first base bag. And as I was mentioning, played on that Sunday, went 1 for 4. That was the first time they played Carolina. That was here in Salem. Payoff pitch to Lugo. He swings, rips it up the middle. It's gloved by Dean. Throws to second, it's there. Relay to first, and it gets away. Now Lugo turns around first, gunning for second. Throw to second. This gets away. He turns on second after a foot first slide. He's heading. Face first, hands first into third, and he's there. So with 2 gone, the Red Sox have a runner. The leading run just 90 feet away in a scoreless ball game, bottom of the third.
Well, good luck scoring that one. That was one where you probably should have had, you should have had the double play on that one. If the throw to first is there, I mean, that's innings over. Instead, it turns into an E6, and then you have 2 errors on 1 play. So that should be 2 errors on 1 play, as Lugo now heads to third after that throw got away in the left. So you go from the inning should have come to a close to now all of a sudden still 2 outs, but Lugo now at third, and Nazan Zanatello, if he comes through here, will give Salem a 1-0 lead. But again, inning should have been over, and Andy Lugo taking advantage with his speed on the base pass.
How about the heads-up base running out of Andy Lugo? Nathaniel Uten was the leadoff runner cut down in what should have been a double play. I believe, Carter, they're going to go E6 into E3 here.
Yes, I would believe that would be the call. And the shortstop, Christian Hernandez, and then Drew Bowser threw the one into left.
If you're keeping it at home, here's Nazan Zanatello. Went 4 for 8 last week. Got a runner on third. 2 gone. First pitch. And he looks at a breaking ball below the knees. 1-0. Such high hopes for the 2023 second-round pick out of St. Louis, Missouri.
He just looks the part, too, right? You look down at his physicality.
He's got that low center of gravity, thick legs. 1-0 to Zanatello. Breaking ball. This is cranked left side, staying in the infield. Gloved on a hop by Hernandez on to first in time. And the chopper sits him down for the final out. Well, the Red Sox, they don't score. They do it with 1 hit, 2 errors, and they do strand a runner 90 feet away at third. Still scoreless, top of the 4th after this. We got a good one in Salem. He's Carter Hill. I'm Giovanni Heater. You're tuned in to Red Sox baseball. It's all season long. We got you covered on MILB TV and MILB.com.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
We got ourselves a good one here in Salem. Top of the 4th on tap for you at Curling and Clinic Field, and ready to take you through the middle innings of the play-by-play, Mr. Carter Hill. Clark?
Well, thank you, Mr. Giovanni Heater. Appreciate you there. Indeed, top half of the fourth in Salem. We are scoreless between the Myrtle Beach Pelicans and the Salem Red Sox. Game 1 of 6 in this 6-game set. As it goes 3-4-5 in the Myrtle Beach order. Christian Hernandez, Alfonso Rosario, and Jacob Wetzel. It is the 4th inning of work for the right-hander, Matt Duffy, and boy, oh boy, has he been so sharp early on. Righty-righty matchup here. Hernandez struck out looking back in the first. First pitch is a strike in her half of the knees. It's 0-1. Yeah, so far today for Matt Duffy, well, 7 strikeouts. And once through the order, when you can accomplish that, goodness gracious, what a start. 0-1. High and away it goes on the breaking ball. It's 1-1. Somebody who has started to put the pieces together this season. 5 innings of one-run ball and a victory over the Carolina Mudcats a week ago. 1-1. A breaking ball in their first strike in her half. 1-2. And you come back to Salem today. It's your 3rd home start of the season. Well, he's taken advantage so far against this Myrtle Beach team. 1-2. Winds and fires. Swing a ground ball left side. Zanatello on 2. Hops, throws to first. It is well in time for out number 1. So Hernandez retired on the 6-3 putout. And here is Alfonso Rosario, the right fielder. Again, the Pelicans coming at 7-13 so far this season. Red Sox coming at 9-12. Both 6 back in their respective divisions in the Carolina League. First pitch to Rosario. Rocks and fires. Breaking ball high and away it goes. It's 1-0. Alfonso Rosario, well, he also struck out back in the second. First 6 hitters in this game struck out. 1-0. He swings and chops it down to third. It trickles foul. And it's 1-1.
How about this start out of Duffy, Carter? I mean, this is something. 7 strikeouts, sat down the first 6.
Unbelievable. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball just missed, trimming him inside. It's 2-1.
I just saw Paul Skeens went 6. Gave up like 2 hits, 7 strikeouts. Everyone's saying, what an outing. We got one of those going on.
2-1. Winds, fires, checks swing. He tips it foul, and it's 2-2. Went with the breaking ball there again, and that has been the bread and butter today, Mr. Heater. But has also, has gotten him with the heater, too. High and away fastballs and do some swing and misses.
He's getting them to miss out of the zone, which is even more impressive.
2-2. Pitch. Swinging a tipper back to the screen, and Rosario stays alive. Alfonso Rosario, originally from Lexington, South Carolina, just outside of Columbia, if you will, playing some professional baseball in his home state, down in Myrtle Beach. 2-2. Swinging a pop-up. Shallow right. This could be trouble. Moving back is Lugo, and it falls in for a base hit. Around first is Rosario. He'll head to second, and he'll pump the brakes there with a 1-out double to put the Pelicans in business here in the 4th.
Yeah, just one of those bloopers that ends up getting down. Not a well-hit baseball by any means, Carter. Just 66 off the bat, but had enough high carry on it to fall down between U10 and Lugo out there and right.
So a ground out and a double. It's the second base hit of the day for Myrtle Beach, and here's Jacob Wetzel, the center fielder. Oh, again, because he is in the 5-hole, he also struck out. His first time up, that was back in the second. First pitch, righty deals. Swinging a line drive. Straightaway center, moving in Miguel Blaze, and it will fall in for a base hit. Goodness gracious. Moving to third, Rosario, and I think Miguel Blaze just misread that one as it falls in for a 1-out single.
Yeah, that was bizarre. I mean, it looked like he didn't try to get to that ball. And it seemed like he should have had a play on it. We take another look here if you're watching on MILB TV. If you're not, we encourage you to do so. I don't know. You see that patch out there in center field? I almost wonder if he lost his footing beforehand, where the grass kind of is coughed up a little bit there. That should have been brought in.
Oh, here's Andy Garriola now. First and third, 1 down. Still scoreless here in the 4th. First pitch. High and tight fastball. It's 1-0. Yeah, kind of a bizarre developing play there, but I like how you mentioned the little shrubbery out in straightaway center. Maybe did lose his footing. Nonetheless, back-to-back base hits for Myrtle Beach.
It's a wet night out there.
1-0. He swings and misses. It's 1-1. Beautiful breaking ball there, and Garriola's out in front. Oh, Andy Garriola, somebody from Pasadena, California, of course, right outside of Los Angeles, but quite a bit of connections to the Commonwealth, if you will. 1-1, throw to first, not in time. Sliding back in head first was Wetzel, and we'll reset. You know, Garriola actually played his college ball in Norfolk for the Old Dominion Monarchs. 17th round draft pick back in 2022. Has the ability to hit the long ball. 1-1 pitch. He swings and tips it foul. It's 1-2. During his time with the Monarchs, so he hit 49 homers in college. That's the most in program history for ODU. And you got to wonder, like, what brought him to Norfolk from right outside of LA in Pasadena? 1-2, throw to first. Not in time once again. Wetzel back in safely. Pasadena, California, the home of the Roses, if you will. Grew up a big LA Dodgers fan, of course, because when you're from that area, how are you not? Now with the Chicago Cubs. 1-2, righty deals. Runner off from first. It's a swing and a tipper foul, first base side. And we'll reset and do it all over again. Rosario is at third. He had the one-out double. Moved to third on the base hit. Jacob Wetzel had the bloop single into straightaway center. First and third, one down. Scoreless here in the fourth for Garriola and the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. Miguel Pabon is on deck just in case. It will get to him with one down. 1-2, runner off from first. It's a swing and a pop-up, shallow left. Moving in is Taylor. He's got room, shifting to his left. And it will be Miguel Blaze who makes the grab for out number 2. Tagging from third, though, Rosario. And the Pelicans strike first. It's 1-0 here in the fourth.
A little sack fly action. He does his job, and that's what happens when you can kind of stack base runners here a little bit, Carter, especially with nobody out. By no means are things falling apart here for Duffy, especially because I think a couple of these hits are, you don't want to say lucky, they're never lucky, but a bloop single and then a bloop double, and then you had that bloop single that you just felt like something was off. And next thing you know, it results in a run on the board here for the Pelicans.
Miguel Pabon now, starting catcher. Digs in from the right side. First pitch, breaking ball misses low and outside. It's 1-0. Well, Pabon broke up the no-hitter, if you will, back in the third. 6 straight strikeouts while he leads off the frame with line drive single up the middle. One of 3 Pelicans base hits on the day. 1-0. Breaking ball again, low and outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Pabon's somebody who, actually, he was just added to the roster today after being taken off the 7-day injured list, if you will. Making his season debut. 2-0. Swinging a line drive, lifted into straightaway center. Miguel Blaze on the run, shifting to his left. He's got room and hauls it in head high for out number 3. But a run does cross from Myrtle Beach, and we move to the home half of the fourth in Salem. It's 1-0 Pelicans. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
Who let the dogs out?
What's up, Red Sox fans? Be on the lookout for Bark in the Park nights all season long at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Our first Bark in the Park nights are Saturday, April 20th, Thursday, May 2nd, Wednesday, May 22nd, and Tuesday, June 4th. Bring your canine companion out to the ball game and help the Red Sox in their campaign against the Carolina League. For tickets all season long, head to milb.com/Salem/tickets. Bark in the Park. on select nights throughout the 2024 season.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the fourth year at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. 1-0, the Myrtle Beach Pelicans on top of the Salem Sox. A sac fly off the bat of Andy Garriola has given Myrtle Beach the 1-0 lead. It will go 2-3-4 in the Sox order. Antonio Anderson, Miguel Blaze, and Johanfran Garcia. Fourth inning of work for the right-hander Nick Dean. He has put up a 0 through 3 frames. The former Maryland Terrapin has surrendered just 2 hits so far today. It's funny, too, because we mentioned there was so much weather before the game, and the grounds crew here in Salem was doing a phenomenal job during the break, and this is why we're going to see a little bit of a longer warm-up in between frames. We had a crew that went out to the mound to work with the dirt and the landing spot for Dean, and also Gio had mentioned a frame ago the spot in the outfield that Miguel Blaze had seemingly slipped on. They went out there and they fixed that gorgeously. I mean, it is, you cannot tell there was ever an issue out there in straightaway center.
Will Cole and company, they don't miss, Carter. They always deliver.
Oh, they're good. They're good. Here's Antonio Anderson, designated hitter, digs in from the left side. First pitch, breaking ball in there for a strike in her half. It's 0-1. Antonio Anderson ground out back in the first. Switch hitting infielder for the Salem Red Sox. Half day off today for Salem. 0-1. High and away fastball. It's 1-1.
All right, let's see how the offense responds here after the defense gave up the first run of the ball game.
1-1, winds and fires. Swing and a miss, a breaking ball and a beauty. It's 1-2. On Anderson, too, is somebody who is still trying to get going so far this season. Averaged has dipped below 100, but still a lot of upside. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss, though, for strike 3. So Anderson down on strikes, and here is Miguel Blaze now, the starting center fielder.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say that I was impressed that the Sox hadn't struck out a whole ton. They were getting out, but not striking out. They're going against a guy here in Nick Dean that has 21 strikeouts in just 3 games.
First pitch is a swing and a pop-up down the right field line. In foul ground is Drew Bowser, and he makes the grab for out number 2. So quickly, 2 up, 2 down, and here's Johanfran Garcia, the catcher. Yeah, just 2 strikeouts for Nick Dean, but he's producing outs for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. And Garcia, well, he's one of the few that has not been retired so far today. He singled back in the second. Johanfran Garcia was banged up for a little bit, so to say, against the Lynchburg Hillcats. First pitch, breaking ball swung and chopped. Left side, on the hop is Pasiola, and it squirts into left now, and he'll reach on the E5. So Johanfran Garcia got a good piece of it. Pasiola could not make the routine play, and they may actually score that a base hit looking at the scoreboard now. And Garcia will reach regardless.
They just so often fare on the side of hits, Carter, and I think they are going to give that a hit. In my book, it's an error, but especially in the minors, the scores have been taught fair on the side of hits, and it is a single here for Johanfran Garcia.
First pitch to Marvin Alcantara is a strike on the outer half of the knees. It's 0-1. Yeah, it was a little bouncing ball left side. Pasiola moved to his left and had a handle on it momentarily and ended up knocking it into shallow left. 0-1, righty deals. Swinging a fly ball into right center, moving over is Rosario. He's got room and makes the grab head high for out number 3. So a 2-out single off the bat of Garcia is wasted, and we move to the 5th in Salem, 1-0. The Pelicans on top. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the fifth in Salem, 1-0. The Myrtle Beach Pelicans on top of the Salem Red Sox in Game 1 of 6 of this 6-game set between the Pelicans, the single-A affiliate of the Chicago Cubs, and the Salem Red Sox, the single-A affiliate of the Boston Red Sox. It goes 8-9-1 in the Pelicans order. Drew Bowser, Alexis Hernandez, and Reginald Preciado, the left fielder for Myrtle Beach. It is inning number 5 of work for the right-hander Matt Duffy, and we've touched on him. He has been so solid so far for Salem. You look at things overall, 4 innings of work, 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned, but this is the headline. Just 1 walk to 7 strikeouts. He has now lowered his season ERA down to below 4. Well, here is Bowser now. He digs in from the right side. He, of course, struck out back in the 3rd in the 8-hole. Now for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. Righty on right to start the frame. And here is the right-hander's first pitch as he winds and fires. Check swing. Doesn't matter, though. Misses high and outside on the fastball. It's 1-0 to start the count on Bowser. This is the guy we were talking about that has this Josh Donaldson-like stance for Myrtle Beach. 1-0. Inside it goes. 2 balls, no strikes. Missed with a fastball. Drew Bowser, somebody who, again, outside of Los Angeles, from the LA area, like a lot of guys on this Pelicans team. 2-0. Breaking ball in there for a strikeout or half. It's 2-1. He's from LA. He actually played his college ball at Stanford. Suited up for the Cardinal. 2-1. Winds and fires. Swinging a chopper foul, third base side. It's 2-2.
You know, it's actually interesting. A lot of these guys from California, you mentioned he's not the only one. I mean, the pro ball team's in Chicago.
Yeah.
And they're playing the single-A ball in
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
I mean, they're seeing everywhere.
2-2. Pitch. Swing a line drive through the right side for a base hit. So Bowser with the leadoff single. It's the 4th hit of the day for Myrtle Beach, and here's Alexis Hernandez, the second baseman.
Something has been different. They figured out something the second time around through the order here, Carter. Because 7 of the first 9 batters, first time through, struck out. And then now, all of a sudden since, Duffy has surrendered 3 hits, resulting in 1 run.
Here's Hernandez now. He digs in from the right side. First pitch. Squares around a bunt, lays it down beautifully. Down the third baseline on a hop is Duffy. Throws to first, and it sails wide and gets away. On to third now is Bowser. He gets the green light and will score with ease. But stopping at first now is going to be Alexis Hernandez. He'll reach, and the Pelicans take a 2-0 lead after a collision just to the front of the first base back.
Just can't beat yourself. And that's what the Red Sox do. For whatever reason, here at home in particular, they don't really do it on the road, but they do it here where these errors kind of add up and cost you. That could be a crucial one there. I mean, that is 2 to 3 free bases there that result in a run.
Oh, and here comes Juan Rivera now, the pitching coach for the Salem Red Sox. So that will likely go down as a sac bunt, but an E1 on Matt Duffy, allowing Bowser to score all the way from first. But because Hernandez and Lugo collided just to the right of the first base back, he stays put there. And we're going to see a replay now on MILB TV. Kind of sidearmed the throw. It sailed wide, and yeah, there's the collision. Let's see if he went back and touched the back. He did. Gets all the way down the right field line. Does not go out of play, though. And scoring from first is Drew Bowser. So back to the top we go after a quick meeting at the mound. Reginald Preciado, starting left fielder for Myrtle Beach. Righty on righty matchup here. First pitch, squares around a bunt, lays it down the third baseline. On a hop, the third baseman Encarnacion throws to first. It's well in time for out number 1. But again, it works. One down, runner on second for Myrtle Beach.
Did exactly what you wanted to do there. Good play by Encarnacion to charge in on it, but still only the first out.
Christopher Pasciola now the third baseman. Top of the fifth in Salem, 2-0. The Sox trailed the Myrtle Beach Pelicans in game one of this 6-game set. First pitch, righty deals. Swinging a chopper again, left side. Zenatello on a hop, throws to first, and it skips away from Lugo. So another error as a run potentially comes around third. He'll stop there, throw to third now off the back. The tag not in time. But moving to second, Pasciola, and to third is Preciado. So second and third, one down now for Myrtle Beach after the second error of the inning.
Yeah, that one's got to be an E6. Cleanly played off the ground, and it's a throwing error. Man, Sox just kind of beating themselves right now, Carter.
Second and third, one down, I should say, and that will look like it will do it for Matt Duffy. He was so solid through four, and the stuff was still there in the fifth, but two errors in the frame, one on Duffy, and then Izan Zenatello makes the Sox call to the bullpen for the first time today. We'll tell you about the new arm when we return, but for now, we'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox Baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Do you want to rep the Red Sox all year long? Check out the team store located down the first base side of the concourse at Salem Memorial Ballpark. You can find hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and so much more. They even have Boston City Connect jerseys in stock. Check out the team store or head to MILBstore.com to secure your Salem Sox gear today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Still on the top of the fifth in Salem. It's 2-0. The Myrtle Beach Pelicans on top of the Salem Red Sox. Second and third, one down as Matt Duffy's day is done. And now here is Dennis Reggio, now who will take over for the Salem Red Sox. For him, it's appearance number 7 on the season. 7 2/3 innings pitched, 5 runs. They were all earned. 4 hits so far on the year. Just yielded 1 home run. And you look at these numbers, though. 14 walks to 6 strikeouts. I think the Sox will hopefully hope they can settle those numbers down here as it will go in the middle of the Myrtle Beach order 3-4-5 with second and third, one down.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there, Carter. You look at it, what he did last couple of outings. Just 1 strikeout in each of those outings against Lynchburg.
First pitch to Christian Hernandez. Winds and fires. He swings and rifles it left side. It's through for a base hit. 1 run scores. Here comes a second. The third of the plate will be not in time. It gets away from Garcia, and down to second goes Hernandez. So a 2-run single off the bat of the Pelicans shortstop, and it's 4-0 Myrtle Beach here in the fifth.
Reggio, kind of cold, right? Didn't pitch against Carolina last week. Played twice. Made 2 appearances against the Hillcats a couple of weeks back. Last time the team was here at home, but thrown into a tough situation, and right off the bat, Myrtle Beach makes you pay. 4-0 game in a blink.
So 2-run single. Hernandez advances to second on the throw. And here's Alfonso Rosario now, the right fielder. 5 hits on the day now for Myrtle Beach, 3 for the Salem Red Sox. First pitch. Kicks and deals. Breaking ball misses low and outside. It's 1-0. Oh, I'll tell you this, Gio. I wanted to bring this up at some point today, and it seems like now may be an appropriate time to maybe lighten the mood just a tad. First, the 1-0. Inside it goes, 2 balls, no strikes. Well, a former Salem Red Sox back on Sunday accomplished quite a feat at the big league level. See if I can get you to guess who. It was a former first baseman here in Salem who played here, I believe, in 2008.
First, I'll let you get the pitch.
2-0. Swinging a rifler down the third base line. What a stop there by Encarnacion. The throw to first. That one gets wide. To the backstop it goes. To third goes Hernandez. And an E5 again on the Salem Red Sox. It's the third error of the inning. And there's runners at the corners with still just one down.
That thing was cranked off the bat. I think it might have even split that bat. I believe it did.
Oh, it was a nice play by Encarnacion to keep it from going in the outfield. But the throw sailed way high, way wide. First and third, now one down for Jacob Wetzel, the center fielder.
First baseman that played here in 2008.
Wetzel, so far today, he's 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout. First pitch. Outside it goes on a fastball. It's 1-0.
Well, that was before they were even the Red Sox.
They were the Red Sox. 2009, I should say.
2009,
here.
okay. Because that was the inaugural year for the Red Sox here.
2009 he played here.
Okay. Does not currently play for the Red Sox.
Does not. Plays in the division. 1-0. Runner off from first. He'll steal the bag easily. It misses outside, and now they're second and third with one down. Reggio, if he had stepped off, may have had a play, but a stolen bag for Rosario.
Who's he play for?
A team in the division. I'll give you that.
We're
limiting. He does play for the Yankees.
Okay. I don't know.
Anthony Rizzo.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, back on Sunday. They're playing in Milwaukee. First to 2-0. Kicks and deals. Breaking ball in there for a strike inner half of the knees. It's 2-1. Hit his 300th career home run.
How about that? I did see that. Anthony Rizzo.
Former Chicago Cub, of course. Won a World Series there. 2-1. Pitch. Swinging a pop-up back towards us. It trickles foul. And it evens up the count at 2-2.
You ever seen that guy on TikTok?
That's a very bland question.
he makes these Italian baseball videos, and he always does stuff with Joey Votto and Anthony Rizzo, and he makes these funny voices.
2-2. And the righty deals. Swinging a chopper left side. Encarnacion on a hop. Bobbles throws to first. It's in time for out number 2, but a run does score, and it's 5-0 Myrtle Beach here in the 5th. That was the smart play as well by Friley Encarnacion to take the out at first, and there's 2 down now for Andy Garriola, the designated hitter.
Yeah, a little RBI ground out. Wetzel will take that.
Well, 4 runs have crossed here in the 5th, and here's Garriola. He was responsible for the first run of the day for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. Sack fly in the 4th. First pitch, Reggio deals. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball and a beauty. 0-1. Yeah, so Anthony Rizzo was in the Boston Red Sox organization, traded to the San Diego Padres, actually debuts with the Padres, and I think people forget about that per se. 0-1 in the dirt it goes, 1-1. Debuts with the Padres in, I think it was 2011 off the top of my head. He's traded to the Chicago Cubs, and man, oh man, what a 9.5 years for Anthony Rizzo on the North Shore of Chicago. Broke the curse in 2016. World Series champion, 1-1. Swing and a tipper foul, 1-2.
That was the most awesome series, right? You had both teams that hadn't done it in so long, in Cleveland and Chicago. 2 awesome fan bases that are just starving.
Yeah.
And then, of course, it goes to 7.
Yeah, I mean, what a game, too.
Yeah.
1-2. Swinging a lifter into left, moving back is Taylor, and it will go over his head and one hop the wall. A run scores. Garriola trudging to second, and he'll stand up with an RBI double to make it 6-0 here in the 5th.
Yeah, he smoked that baby. 104 off the bat on a breaking ball, and Taylor didn't really have a chance at it. That's another thing this cavernous park can do for you, right? so much area to hit the ball to, and just open area you have to try and play defense.
Well, Miguel Pabon, now he's the 9th hitter to see the plate this frame for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. Starting catcher is 1 for 2 on the day. Gary Olaf is second with 2 down. And Bergeo steps off. So, yeah, I mean, you talk about a series that went 7. Aroldis Chapman blew that save, and then the Cubs win it in 10. I can still hear the call that Joe Buck made to this day. First pitch is a strike in or half on a fastball at the knees, 0-1.
And the Cubs
win the World Series. Chris Bryant, I believe, to Anthony Rizzo. Mike Montgomery was on the mound for Chicago. 0-1. In the dirt it goes, 1-1. Breaking ball in the outer half.
One of my favorite moments is that same playoff, I believe. I want to say it was in the, I don't know if it was the DS or the CS. It got to be the CS.
1-1. Just misses low and inside on a fastball. It's 2-1. You're talking what year now?
I think that year, Cleveland against New York. And you had Matt Vasgersian
Following
on the call.
year, 2017.
2017.
Following year.
Okay, was that the CS or the DS?
The DS.
The DS. And Matt Vasgersian with that call.
2-1. Winds and fires. Jack swing. I don't believe he went around. They won't even appeal. It misses low and inside. It's 3-1.
And the crowd was going so bonkers in Cleveland that you couldn't even barely hear the call. And just as soon as he hit it, swing and a drive. It's out of here.
Well, that series was significant for a lot of reasons, too. Cleveland won the first 2 in that series.
That's right.
First the 3-1. Outside it goes in a 5-pitch walk. So the Pelicans have batted around, and Drew Bowser, now the first baseman, digs in from the right side. Yeah, so that series, as we're going to see a quick meeting on the mound between Johan Fran Garcia and Dennis Reguillo. That series, Cleveland won the first 2 games in Cleveland. The series went back to New York. The Yankees won the next 2, I believe, in pretty dominant fashion. And then they go back to Cleveland, and the Yankees win in best of 5. And then there's a lot of controversy now surrounding the ALCS that year because the Yankees and Astros played that year.
That's right.
And that was, of course, the year
Trash
is
can.
probably an appropriate way to say it.
Yeah.
For the Houston Astros. Top 5 here in Salem, 6-0. Pelicans on top of the Salem Red Sox.
Santa Maria.
First pitch to Bowser. In the dirt it goes, gets away from Garcia, but nice play by the backhand for the Red Sox starting catcher, and it's 1-0.
How did that become his thing?
I don't know.
Because that's like his catchphrase.
It is. I mean, you play the show.
Yeah.
Like you hear it on the show, too. Bowser singled to lead off the inning through the right side. 1-0. Pitch. Swing and a chopper foul, first base side. It's 1-1. I don't know. That would be a good question. If you ever had them in like a Q&A session, I think my first question would be, where did Santa Maria come from? It's so different, you know?
Yeah. It's not your typical, like, John Sterling. It is high. It is deep. It is like, but that. Santa Maria is unique.
1-1. In the dirt it goes. Breaking ball low and outside. 2 balls and a strike on Bowser. Some good ones in baseball. Santa Maria. It is high. It is far. It is gone. In Toronto, I think it's Buck Farmer, maybe is his name. Swing and a drive. But that was off of, I believe, Jack Buck is.
Yeah.
2-1 pitch. Jack swing, and he tipped it into the mitt of Garcia. It's 2-2. And excuse me, Bob Uecker was the one who coined that term in Milwaukee. Swing and a drive.
Which is awesome because he's the voice of Major League.
Yeah.
I watched, speaking of the Cubs, first time I ever watched it, Rookie of the Year last night.
2-2. Winds and fires. Just misses low and inside, and the count runs full. Rookie of the Year, Henry Rowan Gardner, I should say.
Yeah. I mean, the most unrealistic flick, but I just thought it was awesome to see Daniel Stern, who plays Marv in Home Alone, was in there.
3-2. Swinging a pop-up foul first base side. And Bowser stays alive. The runners will be off on the pitch with the count full. So a ball in the gap here can make it 8-0 Myrtle Beach in the 5th.
Yeah, this game's gotten away in a hurry, hasn't it?
Yeah. Well, 5 runs in the frame. A run scored in the 4th. We've seen 5, and the Pelicans have batted around here in the frame. First and second, 2 down. Winds and fires. It misses low and inside in the dirt, and the bases are loaded on the 2-out walk. So this is the 11th hitter to take a crack at things this frame. Alexis Hernandez, the second baseman. All of a sudden, I mean, if you're Dennis Reggio, you have got to just find a way to get out here and keep this a ball game.
Yeah, it's gotten away pretty quick. That's back-to-back walks.
First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. Out in front of a breaking ball in her half was Hernandez. Now, he was the one who squared around to bunt and laid it down back to the mound to start the frame, or early in the frame, I should say. It was thrown away by Matt Duffy, 0-1. High and away it goes on the breaking ball, 1-1.
This is kind of what happened last time Duffy had some good stuff. Now, don't get me wrong, Duffy kind of put them into this jam. But last time that he came out of a ball game, he left with the team with a lead. Not the case tonight.
1-1. In the dirt it goes, low and outside on the fastball. 2 balls and a strike on Alexis Hernandez.
But I don't think he put you in a terrible spot tonight. And then again, the relief pitching gets away from you.
Well, final line on Duffy. We'll get to it in just a minute. 2 balls and a strike. Kicks and deals. Inside it goes. Fastball as he dances out of the way, and it's 3-1. So the Sox are in danger of walking in a run. It would be the 6th of the inning and the 7th of the ball game, trailing 6-0. 4 1/3 for Matt Duffy. 4 hits, 4 runs, they were earned. A walk and 7 strikeouts. 3-1, and time's called. And did we get a pitch clock violation? Oh, we did, and that will force in the 7th run of the ball game. It was against Dennis Reggio. A run scores on the bases loaded walk, and it's 7-0 for the top of the lineup in Myrtle Beach.
I mean, just can't happen. Just can't, right? 3 balls and a strike. You just got to be aware of the pitch clock. It's new. Everyone's still adapting to it. And unfortunately, it cost the Sox another run here, 7-zip.
And now going to have another meeting on the bump. Johan Fran Garcia and Dennis Reggio going to have a conversation now. We do see some action in the Salem bullpen. It is a right-hander warming up. Cannot see the number from here, but so far for Reggio, 3rd of an inning, 2 hits, 3 runs. They all were earned. And again, we touched on the strikeout to walk ratio. It came in at 14-6. Well, 3 walks already today.
This is kind of where the college, maybe even major league and minor leagues differ, right? Because I think if the purpose of development goes out the window and you're trying to win games, Reggio's probably out after the 2nd walk.
Yeah.
And he's staying in there.
First pitch. In the dirt it goes, gets away, and another run will score. Everyone advances 90 feet, and it's 8-0 Myrtle Beach. By the way, Reginald Preciado is the hitter at the plate for the Pelicans, starting left fielder. In to score on that one was Pabon. And Bowser and Hernandez each advance it back. So now 2nd and 3rd, 2 down. Sox trail 8-0. 1-0. Reggio deals. In the dirt again, 2 balls and no strikes. He missed inside. It skipped in the dirt. And you do have the base open, but you're just trying to do anything you can to escape the jam and get out of the inning.
What has plagued this team at home all year, Carter? It's the big inning. And you see it again here. 7 runs here in the 5th.
Preciado so far today, he's 0 for 1. 2-0, pitch. He takes it in the dirt again, and it's 3-0.
And this is so bizarre because of the fact that last week the Red Sox went 3-3, right, on the road at Carolina. They outscored Carolina 18-16. Nobody scored more than 4 runs in a game the entire week.
3-0. And the pitch. There's a ball. It misses low and outside below the knees. A 4-pitch walk. And the bases are loaded again on Reggio's 4th walk of the frame. By the way, in case you're keeping score of things at home, as the Sox look like they're going to make a change as Liam Carroll will come out of the third base dugout. This is going to be Cristobal Pasiola on the other side of this break. He's going to be the 13th hitter to hit this frame for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. 8-0. Pelicans on top. We'll step aside and come right back and tell you about the new arm when we return. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Who let the dogs out?
What's up, Red Sox fans? Be on the lookout for Bark in the Park nights all season long at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Our first Bark in the Park nights are Saturday, April 20th, Thursday, May 2nd, Wednesday, May 22nd, and Tuesday, June 4th. Bring your canine companion out to the ball game and help the Red Sox in their campaign against the Carolina League. For tickets all season long, head to milb.com/Salem/tickets. Bark in the Park on select nights throughout the 2024 season.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Francis Hernandez is the new arm on the bump for the Salem Red Sox. He relieves Dennis Reggio, and he is in quite the jam. Bases loaded, 2 down here in the top of the 5th. Sox trail 8-0. 7 runs are in on the frame. And for Hernandez so far this year, 22-year-old out of the Dominican Republic, he comes in with an 0-2 record, 6th appearance of the season, an 11.48 ERA. 13 and a third innings pitch for the right-hander from the DR. Again, Carter Hill, Giovanni Heater alongside you here. So thrilled you could join us on behalf of the Salem Sox on your Tuesday evening, wherever you may be tuning in. Cristobal Pasiola, the third baseman, digs in from the right side. 2nd appearance at the plate for him this inning. He's the 13th hitter to hit this frame for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. Righty on right. First pitch, Hernandez deals. Breaking ball, high and inside for a strike. It's 0-1. And Pasiola, he did not like the call on that one. But it did clip the outer corner of the zone, according to TrackMan. And Andrew Schrock behind the play. 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt, 1-1. Missed inside. So after 4 straight walks, I should say, Hernandez is at third, Preciado at second, and Pasiola is down at first. 1-1. He kicks and deals. In the dirt it goes, and a beautiful stop on the other end by Johanfran Garcia. It's 2-1. Gio, you're just searching for an out here, right? I mean,
bases juice, 2 gone. You got to find a way to get it out, and it's just a shame because you've dug yourself in such a hole, especially with your offense only producing 3 hits, no runs up to this point, where you just don't see a way that this game results in a Salem dub, and it's only the 5th.
2-1. Swing a line drive left side, and Zenatello grabs it right out of the air for out number 3. He snared it, if you will, as we move to the home half of the 5th. In Salem, the Pelicans leave them loaded, but they score 7 in the frame. 8-0, Myrtle Beach on top. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the fifth here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. 8-0, the Myrtle Beach Pelicans on top of the Salem Red Sox. Carter Hill, Giovanni Heater here alongside you on this Tuesday evening on behalf of the Salem Sox. We appreciate you tuning in wherever you may be listening. It will go just like that as the Sox face an 8-run deficit. It will go 6, 7, 8 in the order for Salem. Riley Encarnacion digs in. The first pitch is taken for a strike middle. It's 0-1. And what a luxury Nick Dean has now on the bump from Myrtle Beach. An 8-run advantage. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a pop-up foul, first base side. It's quickly 0-2.
And the hole has been dug a little bit here, Carter. See if the offense can find a way to make things interesting here.
Encarnacion, Nelly Taylor, and Nathaniel Utzen, game 1 of 6 of this 6-game set. 0-2. Wave and a miss. It bounces in the dirt, and making the tag is Pabon to complete the strikeout for out number 1. So Encarnacion down on strikes, the third strikeout of the day for Nick Dean, and here is Nelly Taylor Jr., now the left fielder. 6 hits on the day for Myrtle Beach, 3 for the Salem Red Sox, and the 7 spot in the top half of the frame. Well, this kind of tells the story. Only 3 hits for the Pelicans. But you look at things overall, you had 6 walks and 3 errors. First pitch is a strike in her half just above the knees. It's 0-1. That will do the trick right there.
Carter, so Myrtle Beach came in, struck out more than anybody in the league.
0-1, high and away on the fastball, 1-1.
Leads the league in strikeouts, right, with 250. Well, guess who was second right behind them in strikeouts this season thus far?
The Salem Red Sox.
That would be the Salem Sox with 246.
1-1, swinging a lifter, straightaway center. Jacob Wetzel on the run, moving to his right, and he makes the grab at high for out number 2. Nelly Taylor gave it a ride, but just like that, 2 up, 2 down. Well, that tells the story right there, to your point.
You want some more interesting tidbits?
Yeah, please. Go for it.
The Red Sox have been caught stealing more than any team in the league, 19 times. They're tied with Myrtle Beach for the second most home runs that have been hit on them. Each team has allowed 13 home runs this season.
Nathaniel Utzen will swing and miss at the first pitch breaking ball, 0-1.
And the Red Sox have allowed the second most hits in the league as a pitching staff, 169. On the other side, Myrtle Beach.
0-1, winds and fires. There's a strikeout or half of the knees on the fastball, 0-2.
They are a team that leads the league in home runs with 14. They're tied with Lynchburg for the top of the league in homers.
0-2, kicks and deals. Breaking ball that's in there for strike 3 inner half. What a beautiful pitch out of the hand of Nick Dean, and the Sox go quiet here in the home half of the 5th. To the 6th we go in Salem. 8-0, Pelicans on top. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today. Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the sixth in Salem. 8-0 lead for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans over the Salem Sox here at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. Carter Hill, Giovanni Heater alongside you here on behalf of the Salem Sox. So thrilled you're joining us wherever you may be tuning in on your Tuesday evening. We'll go 3, 4, 5 in the Myrtle Beach order. Christian Hernandez, Alfonso Rosario, and Jacob Wetzel, the starting center fielder for Myrtle Beach. It is the second inning of work for the right-hander Hernandez for the Salem Red Sox. His first pitch is taken for a strike in or half above the knees. It's 0-1 against Hernandez, who singled an inning ago. He is 1 for 3 on the day. A single, a ground out, and a strikeout. Francis Hernandez, the 0-1. Swing and a lifter foul. Back to the netting. It's 0-2. Christian Hernandez is somebody, if you're a Chicago Cubs fan, you have got to be excited about, right? First, the 0-2. Breaking ball. Did it drill him? Yes, it did. May have got him on the helmet. They're going to check to see if he swung, though. No, excuse me. They're just going to point down to the bag. And Hernandez reaches on the hit by pitch to lead off the frame.
Yeah, Carter, looking at the replay here, it looks like he kind of, it did just clip him on the front brim of his helmet, I believe. Tried to get underneath it. Kind of scary there. Luckily, he didn't really get tagged with it too bad, and seems to be okay.
Brings up Alfonso Rosario now, starting right fielder, digging in from the right side. First pitch from Hernandez as he kicks and deals. Breaking ball high and inside it goes. It's 1-0. Rosario today, well, he's 1 for 3. Struck out. Had a double back in the fourth over the head of Nelly Taylor Jr. Scored a run and also reached on an E5. 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike in her half of the knees, 1-1. Beautiful breaking ball, too, by Francis Hernandez. Game 1 of 6 of this 6-game set. Pelicans and Red Sox. Both 6 back in their respective divisions in both the Carolina League North and Carolina League South. 1-1, throw to first, and it's not in time. Diving back in safely, Hernandez at first. Oh, gee, I wanted to bring this up tonight, and it kind of is the perfect time, if you will. But first, the 1-1 to Rosario. And the righty deals. Wave and a miss. Breaking ball and a beaut. 1-2. All right. A couple years ago, I believe it was in 2014, Myrtle Beach Pelicans, 10 years ago, which is crazy to think about that 2014 was 10 years ago.
That is wild.
2014, the Myrtle Beach Pelicans make the trip to Salem to face off against the Salem Sox. 1-2, winds and fires. Swing and a miss. Got him, strike 3. Foul tipped it into the mitt of Garcia, and there's 1 down. All right.
I'm all ears.
2014, Pelicans come to town, and their manager was somebody by the name of Joe Mikulik. He was known for certainly some shenanigans on the field when getting tossed out of ball games. Actually, probably one of the more charismatic managers at the time in minor league baseball. First pitch to Jacob Wetzel. There's a breaking ball in there for a strikeout or half. It's 0-1. I believe at one point he ended up going to the Braves organization, and there's a viral video of him tossing a rosin bag while crawling around the field and getting tossed while managing, I believe, for the Mississippi Braves. Well, here in Salem, 2014, this comes around, 0-1, breaking ball, and it's in there for a strikeout or half. Wetzel did not enjoy the call from our home plate umpire, Andrew Schrock. It's 0-2. All right, Joe Mikulik comes to town. Pelicans are in Salem. And there must have been a call at the plate where the call on the field was safe, and it should have been an out call, or maybe vice versa, if you will, based on what happened. First, the 0-2. Swing and a tipper foul, first base side. Wetzel stays alive. So I think the runner actually should have been safe at home. There was a play at the plate. He's called out, and Joe Mikulik, after the out call was made, and based on the replay, he was clearly safe, just absolutely lost it. There's a video on YouTube. If anybody is curious, look up Joe Mikulik, Myrtle Beach Pelicans, getting ejected in Salem. It's pretty well known. The video itself, the 0-2, swinging a lifter, right center. To his left is Miguel Blaze in the gap, has room, and makes the grab for out number 2. Well, Wetzel gave it a ride, but there's 2 down, and here is Andy Garriola, now the designated hitter.
Where did you find this?
I don't know where I started, but anyway, it's on YouTube. It has 220,000 views. So this is a well-known video.
Who was the Red Sox broadcaster?
Evan Lepler.
Evan Lepler
was
okay.
calling the game.
Okay.
Well, Joe Mikulik gets tossed after the call on the field should have been safe, and to demonstrate that the out call should have been made, Joe Mikulik completely, the first pitch, breaking ball, low and inside. It's 1-0. To emphasize that the call on the field should have been safe, Joe Mikulik completely reenacted the play itself after getting tossed. He rounded third, sprinted full speed to home, and slid into home plate, standing up and saying safe. He was safe. Video's on YouTube. 1 out. Wave and a miss. 1-1. Yeah, let's see if you can pull this bad boy up in between innings. Just look up Joe Mikulik, Salem Red Sox.
How do you spell that?
Mikillik. He slides into home plate. There it is, right there, right there. First video on YouTube. 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball crushed towards left. This ball is gone.
Oh, over the scoreboard.
Andy Garriola. Man, oh man, can this man mash? And it's 10-0 here in the 6th. Well, the program leader in homers at Old Dominion strikes again. And the Pelicans have put up double digits here in Salem. That ball was absolutely crushed. That was 115 off the bat.
Oh my gosh. I mean, 115 is different.
Can you guess
level.
the distance? You have it pulled up?
I do.
465.
That's insane. I mean, that was over the scoreboard.
First pitch is one that misses low and away to Miguel Pabon, starting catcher.
465, 115 off the bat is like a second decker in the majors.
1-0. Breaking ball high and inside. It's 2-0. Oh, think about if the monster's out there in Fenway. That ball is on the street. All right, Joe Mikulik slides into home. He's telling everybody he's safe, and just to continue to get his point across, as the 2-0 is a strike inner half on a fastball, it's 2-1. To get his point across, he ended up leaving his entire jersey on top of home plate as he walked off. 2-1. Breaking ball skips in the dirt. It's 3-1. So I encourage anybody who is at home tonight on this Tuesday evening, wherever you may be tuning in, to please do yourself a favor and search that bad boy up on YouTube at some point tonight. 3-1. There's a strike inner half, and the count runs full. 10-0 Pelicans on top of the 6th in Salem. 7 hits on the day for Myrtle Beach. That's it. 3 for Salem. Payoff pitch. Breaking ball misses low and inside, and a 2-out walk. Well, so far today for Salem, just to continue to tell the story of this one. That is, I'm doing the count here, the math. It's only walk number 6. I say only, but those walks have come at key times. First of the day for Hernandez. First pitch down to Bowser. Swinging a ground ball left side. Zanatello on hot flips to second, and it's in time for out number 3. But 2 more runs crossed for Myrtle Beach. Andy Garriola gets an absolute hold of one and sends it into orbit here in Salem to give the Pelicans a double-digit lead. To the home half of the 6th we go in Salem. 10-0. Sox trail. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox Baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem. Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the 6th at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. Game 1 of 6 in the 6-game set between the Myrtle Beach Pelicans and the Salem Red Sox. And Myrtle Beach currently leads this one 10-0 after 2 more runs in the frame. Andy Garriola, a no-doubt 2-run bomb that was 465 and 117 off the bat. That may be the most impressive we've seen here in Salem this season. Well, for Salem, it goes 9-1-2 in the Sox order. Andy Lugo, Nazan Zenatello, and Antonio Anderson trying to a little bit of a rally against the new right-hander. We'll get to him momentarily, but first, the first pitch as the righty will wind and fire. It's taken for a strike on her half on a first pitch fastball. It's 0-1 as Gio is pulling up the video of Joe Mikulek getting tossed out of the ball game.
He just slid into home twice on the reenacted. Oh, wow.
Oh, gosh. 0-1. Kicks and deals. There's a strike out her half. Fastball again just below the letters. It's 0-2. Well,
What's this guy doing now?
Also, I forgot this detail. He took his shoes off, too.
Oh, and he's taking his jersey off.
Took the jersey off. 0-2. Pitch. Swing and a tipper foul, third base side. And Lugo remains alive. Had a fielder's choice back in the third. Bounced out to the left side.
This is when Salem was still high A as well, correct?
I believe so at that time, yes. 2014. 0-2. Pitch. High and away it goes on the fastball. 1-2. By the way, Arion Rodriguez is the new pitcher for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans, former 13th round pick in the 2021 MLB draft, and the right-hander out of Panama. 1-2, kicks and deals. Breaking ball, high and outside. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, that is one of the more charismatic ejections you will see in minor league baseball. And it happened right here in Salem, Virginia for the world to see. It's actually, I believe, on the Salem Red Sox YouTube channel.
I wonder what the fine for that was.
2-2. High and tight fastball. Dancing out of the way was Lugo, and the count runs full at 3-2. I don't know, but I hope it was worth it. It was for the engagement and the clicks, per se. I'm sure gave the Myrtle Beach Pelicans and the Salem Red Sox some attention. 3-2 to Lugo. Winds and fires. Swing and a miss. Got him, strike 3. Lugo is down on strikes. It's the first K of the day for Rodriguez. And back to the top we go for Nazan Zenatello, the shortstop. Well, Salem Red Sox fans, if anything, tonight have been treated to the home debut for Zenatello. 0 for 2 so far today. 2 groundouts to the shortstop Christian Hernandez. First pitch from Rodriguez. Kicks and deals. Breaking ball. High and outside it goes. 1-0. Now, Zenatello came in to this one 4 for 8 on the season. And also his first professional home run. It was an inside the Parker down at 5 County Stadium against the Carolina Mudcats. 1-0. Swing and a pop-up. Left side of the infield. Will this stay in play? It will not as it bounces into the seats, and it's 1-1. Zenatello is somebody, too, who, again, we were talking about it before he bounced out in the third. The two of us were. he just looks the part at the plate.
Yes.
From a physicality standpoint, you mentioned the lower legs. You can tell he enjoys some time in the weight room.
Yes.
The 1-1 winds and fires. There's a strikeout or half of the knees, 1-2.
He's put on some significant muscle since coming out of high school, right? Doesn't really look like a kid anymore.
No.
Body-wise, which is half the battle sometimes at this level.
Out of Christian Brothers High School in St. Louis. 1-2. And the righty deals. Breaking ball low and outside. It's 2-2. Somebody who was a second-round pick a season ago, 50th overall in the 2023 MLB draft, had 2 ABs last year with the Salem Red Sox. 1 for 2.
It's almost like a football player body.
2-2. Swinging a line drive up the middle. It will be caught by Arrangin and Wetzel for out number 2. Well, Zanatello scolded that ball up the middle. 98 off the bat. And just like that, there's 2 down.
Yeah, that's just unfortunate there if you're Nazan. And brings up Antonio Anderson. Another young stud. Trying to get that bat to come around just a little bit.
From second to a third-round pick from a season ago, here's Antonio Anderson digging in from the left side. Switch hitter from Atlanta. First pitch, wave and a miss, 0-1. I know tonight has not been the Sox night, Gio, but again, if you're a Boston fan, the top of the order for the Salem Red Sox is going to be must-watch throughout the season. 0-1, kicks and deals. Wave and a miss. Breaking ball in a beauty. Quickly 0-2.
I think there's no doubt that the Red Sox have one of the most, at this point, fruitful farm systems in baseball right now.
Oh, and recently, after some shuffling in the prospect rankings, Antonio opened up the season as the 20th best prospect. He's jumped to the 18 mark. It's affected some other guys as well. The 0-2 is taken on a fastball just inside of the knees. It's 1-2. Miguel Blaze jumped up from 5 to 4. Nazan Zanatello jumped up from 10 to 8. Anderson from 20 to 18. 1-2. Swinging a tipper. Left side of the infield, charging in Pasiola. He gloves, throws to first, and it's in time for out number 2, and Anderson can't believe it. Should say out number 3 as he grounds into the 5-3 putout. And the Sox go 3 up, 3 down here in the frame. Well, to the 7th we go in Salem. It's 10-0. The Pelicans on top of the Salem Red Sox. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Do you want to rep the Red Sox all year long? Check out the team store located down the first base side of the concourse at Salem Memorial Ballpark. You can find hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and so much more. They even have Boston City Connect jerseys in stock. Check out the team store or head to MILBstore.com to secure your Salem Sox gear today. Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the 7th in Salem. It's 10-0. The Myrtle Beach Pelicans on top of the Salem Red Sox. Here on this comfortable Tuesday evening in Southwest Virginia. Carter Hill, Giovanni Heater alongside you here on behalf of the Salem Sox. Game 1 of 6 in this 6-game set. Of course, the Red Sox, the single-A affiliate of the Boston Red Sox, and the Myrtle Beach Pelicans, the single-A affiliate of the Chicago Cubs. Francis Hernandez is back on the bump for his 3rd inning of work. It will go 9-1-2 in the Pelicans' order. Alexis Hernandez, the second baseman, will lead it off, digging in from the right side. First time is called behind the plate. It goes Hernandez, Preciado, and Pasiola, the third baseman. First pitch misses low and inside on the fastball below the knees, 1-0. So far today for Alexis Hernandez, he flew out on the sac bunt, 1 out. swinging a pop-up. Shallow center, ranging in Milb. Blaze moving back is Alcantara. He calls everyone off, and gloves at head high for out number 1. So Hernandez is retired, and back to the top we go for Reginald Preciado, the left fielder. Again, we mentioned game 1 of 6. Game 2 in this set. 7:05 tomorrow. First game in the month of May here at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Season is flying by already.
Yep.
First pitch, breaking ball high and inside. It's called a strike, though, by Andrew Schrock, and don't think Mr. Preciado was a fan of that one. Right back to work, the 0-1. Wave and a miss, nothing in 2.
One of my favorite things to do, Carter, is come July, you can go back, hit 248 in the month of April.
We have not reached that point of the season yet.
No. Then he could go, but notched it up to 312
in the month of May. 0-2. In the dirt it goes. Nice stop by Johan Fran Garcia. It's 1-2.
Hit a cool
197 in the month of June. And so far in the month of July, he's at 253.
That sounds pretty good.
We'll get to that point. 0-2. Wave and a miss. Breaking ball. And a beauty. There's strike 3, and there's 2 down. Preciado is down on strikes for the second time today, and Christopher Pasiola, now the third baseman, digs in from the right side. So 2 up, 2 down in the frame. This would be the first, get this, 3 up, 3 down frame since the second, when Matt Duffy struck out the side for the second consecutive inning. First pitch, swinging a number, left side, Zenatello. He's been busy. He gloves, throws to first. It's well in time for out number 3, and there is the 3 up, 3 down frame. Stretch time in Salem as we move to the home half of the 7th. It's 10-0, Myrtle Beach on top of Salem. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Bottom half of the 7th at Salem Memorial Ballpark in Salem, Virginia. 10-0. The Myrtle Beach Pelicans on top of the Salem Red Sox. Carter Hill, Giovanni Heater alongside you here on behalf of the Salem Sox. So thrilled you can join us wherever you may be tuning in on your Tuesday evening. 3-4-5 in the Salem order. And some good ones, too. Miguel Blaze, Johan Fran Garcia, and Marvin Alcantara, the second baseman. Miguel Blaze, somebody who, again, he's kind of the headliner in Salem. Now alongside Nizan Zenatello, he will take a crack at it, digging in from the right side. Rodriguez on for his second inning of work. His first pitch as he looks in and winds and fires. Breaking ball low and outside it goes, 1-0. Today for Blaze, he struck out in the first. Also popped up in foul territory back in the fourth. A leaping play by Drew Bowser, the first baseman, just in front of the Pelicans dugout. 1-0 kicks and deals. Swinging a chopper. High in the air left side. Pasiola gloves. Throws to first. And what a play for out number 1. 5-3 put out, retires Blaze, and there's 1 down.
Just in time. About as close as it gets. It's the right call, but Blaze was legging it out. He's one of the fastest dudes in that clubhouse and was giving it everything he had. Good hustle down to first. Just a nice play.
And there was a little bit of a slight bobble there, too, by Pasiola. Does not cost him, though. Blaze is retired for the third time today, and here's Johan Fran Garcia. He's 2 for 2. 2 base hits. First pitch. Wave and a miss. Breaking ball in the dirt. 0-1.
Johan Fran today.
2 of the 3 hits for Salem, too.
Yeah.
Might I add.
He's 2 for 2.
Nathaniel Yuten had the other back in the third. It's been relatively quiet, though, for the Salem Red Sox offensively. 0-1. Kicks and deals. Check swing. Did he go? A breaking ball in the dirt. He did not. William Paschal, first base umpire, says no, sir. And it evens up the count at 1-1.
You remember Johan Fran only played on Saturday this past week.
I was going to say, good to see him back in the lineup for Salem. Suffered that injury against the Lynchburg Hillcats 2 weeks ago. Just played in 1 game at 5 County Stadium in Zebulon. 1-1. High and tight fastball. It's 2-1.
Went 1 for 3 in the outing. Had that RBI double.
Yep.
On Saturday, I should say. Part of a Sox W.
2-1. And Rodriguez deals. High and tight again. 3-1. Dancing out of the way and shuffling is Garcia. Yeah, no, it's one of those where, again, you get banged up early in the season. It happens, but great to see him back in the lineup. And Justinson, his brother, hopefully will be back soon as well. Currently on the shelf for the Salem Sox. 3-1. Swinging a pop-up. High in the air. Towering shot. Right side of the infield. Drew Bowser. Everyone collides, and Bowser makes the grab on the top of the mound for out number 2.
I don't know if I've ever seen the entire defensive infield all end up on the pitcher's mound.
They were all within 3 feet of each other. Drew Bowser, that's a tough play by a first baseman, too.
No doubt.
And you're having to worry about climbing elevation, too.
I would love to see a replay of that. If anybody's over there. We need talk back.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Marvin Alcantara now, second baseman. Sox trail 10-0 here in the home half of the 7th. 2 down, nobody on. First pitch to Alcantara. Winds and fires. Skips in the dirt, 1-0. Alcantara today, he bounced into a 4-6-3 double play in the second. The connection between the Hernandez brothers up the middle. He also flew out to right back in the 4th. Alfonso Rosario made the grab. 1-0. Swinging a chopper, left side. Hernandez again on 2 hops, gloves, throws to first. And it's in time for out number 3 as Bowser is able to hold the bag and send us to the 8th. Well, it's 10-0 Myrtle Beach Pelicans on top of the Salem Red Sox. The Cubs single-A affiliate has done all the damage this evening in Southwest Virginia. We'll step aside and come right back. You're listening and watching Salem Red Sox baseball on MILB.com and MILB TV.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today.
Who let the dogs out?
What's up, Red Sox fans? Be on the lookout for Bark in the Park nights all season long at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Our first Bark in the Park nights are Saturday, April 20th, Thursday, May 2nd, Wednesday, May 22nd, and Tuesday, June 4th. Bring your canine companion out to the ball game and help the Red Sox in their campaign against the Carolina League. For tickets all season long, head to milb.com/Salem/tickets. Bark in the Park on select nights throughout the 2024 season.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the 8th in Salem, 10-0 the Myrtle Beach Pelicans on top of the Salem Red Sox. And taking you the rest of the way home on the play-by-play duties, here is Mr. Giovanni Hader.
Appreciate it, Carter. 10-0. Like Mr. Hill previously alluded to. JoJo Ingrassia, new arm on the hill for the Red Sox. 14th round pick in the 2023 draft out of Cal State Fullerton. Has a sub-1 ERA so far this year. He's made 6 appearances. 0.90 in 10 innings pitched. He has 16 strikeouts to his name, but a real solid arm. Lefty wearing 48 in the white Red Sox unis tonight. First pitch to Christian Hernandez. It's a sizzling fastball that finds the inside corner. 0-1.
Yeah, JoJo Ingracia has arguably been one of the best pitchers in the Red Sox bullpen so far this year, but getting some work in and a 10-0 ball game.
He offers the 0-1. Fastball cranked back, 0-2. 3-4-5 due up for Myrtle Beach. It's Hernandez, Alfonso Rosario, and Jacob Wetzel. Lefty on righty matchup. 10-0 the score. Pelicans on top, and Salem has just tweeted, lots of work to do. I feel like that's appropriate. 0-2 to Hernandez. Breaking ball, cut and a miss. Strike 3. 3 pitches, and Hernandez is sat down on strikes for the second time tonight. First K for JoJo Ingracia.
For a lack of better terms, that was disgusting right there, that pitch. Breaking ball in the inner half. At 84 miles an hour, just completely tied up Christian Hernandez, and there's one down.
Spin rate, exquisite. Brings up Alfonso Rosario, 200 hitter. Lefty on righty again, the pitch. And this is a dribbler, right side. Sliding grab is trickled away from Marvin Alcantara. And it's a one-out base hit for Alfonso Rosario. One-out base runner for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans here. Top of the 8th inning, 10-0, they lead it. Counted as the 8th hit of the day for Myrtle Beach. 3 Red Sox errors have allowed them to score 10 runs, and up to this point, it was just 7 hits.
I was going to say, I mean, until this point, 7 hits, that doesn't really compute to 10 runs. But when you do have those 3 errors in one inning and the walks, it can certainly mount up for sure.
First pitch to Jacob Wetzel. A looping curveball rips through the zone. 0-1. 230 hitter himself. Wetzel so far today, base hit in the 4th. RBI ground out in the 5th. Fly out and a strikeout. 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball ripped foul left side. 0-2 with a runner on first, one gone. 10-0 lead. Whole lot of cushion.
Yeah.
Here in the top of the 8th for Myrtle Beach.
Wetzel, so far today for Myrtle Beach, he only had the single, but he's had a nice day in the outfield too. You talk about the 2 balls that he ran down in the right center field alley. I believe it was, looking back at my score sheet, Nelly Taylor hit the one towards straightaway center, in which he kind of had to reach over his head to make the play.
Do you almost wish they saved JoJo Ingracia a little bit? I mean, he could throw later this week.
So the last time he pitched was on Friday, scoreless inning against the first run allowed against the Carolina Mudcats of the season. So that's what, 4 or 5 days of rest already? I can see why you want to get him some work.
0-2, ripper right side. This actually hit the batter. Diving glove by Alcantara onto second. They cut down the leading runner for the second out.
Yeah, interesting little play there. But you can see that from time to time. We're going to see the replay here on MILB TV. I don't know if he just tripped. Oh, he tried to leap out of the way of the ball, and he
got tagged.
Yeah, hit the deck, and no shot, obviously, at that point. He might have been out regardless, but no shot at that point. So fielder's choice and 2 down.
Wetzel aboard with the fielder's choice. Cut down the leading runner in Rosario. Here's Garriola. Lefty on righty, the first pitch. And a fastball misses inside, deflects off the glove of Johanfran Garcia. He gobbles it up in a hurry. Nobody moves, 1-0. Garriola today, 2-run bomb in the 6th and an RBI double in the 5th. Been probably the most impactful bat out of many.
I was going to say, it's been a good one for Andy Garriola. I mean, I wanted to bring this up an inning ago, and I'll let the pitch sail in here first.
1-0, and the former Old Dominion Monarch fouls it away into the seats, 1-1.
So that home run, if I'm remembering correctly, was 465.
465.
It was 117 off the bat.
Yeah, that's correct.
To
115 or 117?
I thought it was 117.
Okay.
I can double check it real fast. I don't want to get that wrong.
1-1. Runner on first, 2 gone, 10-0 game. 1-1 pitch. Fastball nearly clips him on the ankle. He moves it in time, and it's 2-1.
I'm looking here.
I think, regardless, he
but
smoked it.
Yes, but the hardest hit home run in the big leagues this year was 119. That tells you how impressive that was. Can you guess who did that? As of 2 days ago when I last checked that.
Ohtani?
Yes.
Yeah, figured. 2-1. Fastball cranked foul into the seats. Ooh, nearly got up there into the people enjoying the Fenway suites up there.
And the people that it deflected down towards. I mean, you were sitting in a section where you don't have a lot of people around you, and it nearly almost drilled you too. That's just that's some bad luck at the yard there. But the Fenway suite people are certainly enjoying that one.
2-2. Fastball skips in the dirt, got away from him, yanked it, and it's 3-2. Full count here for Andy Garriola. Had a busy day at the plate. 23 RBI. I mean, that is impressive to this point in the season,
yes,
Carter.
Absolutely. I mean, you're only a month in, 20 games in. It was 115. You're right. Okay. 115.
Payoff pitch. Fastball. This is driven deep left, and it is gone. Second home run of the night for Andy Garriola. He smokes another one over the left field fence. A 2-run shot. 12-0. Myrtle Beach here in the top of the 8th.
That was 112. 399. I mean, Santa Maria.
He said that was 112. Yeah. Been that kind of the night for the Red Sox.
I mean, though, the bright spot for Salem is, though, this one's already gotten away. I mean, you take him homering twice if it means he maybe doesn't go yard tomorrow.
Well, we got a storyline tomorrow.
Yeah.
With Andy Garriola. Here's Miguel Pabon with the bases empty, 2 gone, 12-0 lead. The pitch, fastball, wave and a miss. 0-1. To that point, JoJo Ingracia had not given up a home run this season. In fact, he had given up just 1 run all year. That goes away. Here's the 0-1. This is lifted into the air opposite way right side, and it drops in front of Nathaniel Uten for a 2-out single.
So, prepping for Andy Garriola, I'm going to highlight this real fast. This is what I wrote at the top of my notes right there. Right there.
Wow, I'm struggling. Has the ability to hit the long ball. I'd say so. 2 of them today. Plus, remember that RBI double got over the head of the outfielder.
Yeah.
On the left side. First pitch to Drew Bowser. He swings and misses on a breaking ball. 0-1.
He hit 49 homers at Old Dominion. It's the most in program history. I think he enjoys playing here in the Commonwealth.
Something about the state of Virginia. The 0-1. Fastball misses low. 1-1. Bowser today, base hit. That came in the 5th. Came around to score, courtesy of a Red Sox error. 1 of 3. He also walked. In total is 1 for 3 with the walk. 1-1 to Bowser. Called a strike on the inside corner. Well, Carter, how about this for you? We mentioned, coming into today, the Myrtle Beach Pelicans led the league in strikeouts and home runs. They've done a lot of both. 1-2 to Bowser. Breaking ball high and away, 2-2. In fact, Red Sox starting pitcher had 7 strikeouts himself. The Pelicans, as a team today, have struck out 10 times. But they have also hit 2 home runs.
Huh?
Fastball away, fills it up 3-2.
I mean, that's playing in the back of your baseball card right there as a team, for sure. I mean, this is only game 1 of 6. We'll only count as 1 win for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans. But, man, this was a decisive one.
It was a tempo setter, I would say. Payoff to Bowser. Runner goes from first. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Got him with a fastball that he left outside off the plate. Got him to bite at it. 2-run score in the top of the 8th inning. 2-run bomb, second of the night for Andy Garriola, the designated hitter. And it's a 12-0 lead for Myrtle Beach. If you're still hanging with us, we'll see you for the bottom of the 8th. 12-0. Pelicans on top here in Salem. You're listening to Red Sox baseball all season long on MILB TV and MILB.com.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Bottom of the 8th here in Salem. We just got done singing a little bit of Sweet Caroline there at Carillion Clinic Field. 12-0. Pelicans on top of the Red Sox with their work cut out for them here. Ready to go 6, 7, 8. Fraley Encarnacion, Nelly Taylor Jr., and Nathaniel U10 ready to dig on in. Red Sox so far today being out hit 10-3. 3 errors for the Sox to 2 for the Pelicans, and the scoreboard quite lopsided, 12-0 in favor of Myrtle Beach. The opposite flip of the coin as to what we saw at Fenway Park the other night. Righty on righty matchup for our Encarnacion in the first pitch. Misses high and in, 1-0. The Boston Red Sox beat the Chicago Cubs at Fenway. Final score was 17-0.
Yep, yes it was. That was, Saturday
Yeah.
night?
1 ball, no strikes to pitch. Fastball called a strike on the outside corner. 1-1.
That was the night the Red Sox wore their City Connect uniforms, I believe. That was on Saturday night.
I think the day game, I think it was Sunday, because I believe
Sunday?
it was a day game. The 1-1. Swing and a foul tip, 1-2. Fastball elevated at 95.
We were sneaking through the team store earlier today here in Salem. We got those for sale here
Yes.
at Salem Memorial Ballpark.
You can get your City Connect jersey right here in Salem. Of course, honoring the Boston Marathon. Pretty cool setup. 1 ball, 2 strikes for Encarnacion. Here's the pitch. Swing at a ripper. Boy, smoked it foul. Opposite way, 1-2. Well, good news, Sox fans. Despite the 12-0 score on the downside here in Salem, 4-0, Sox on top of the Giants. Here's the 1-2. Fastball rings him up on the outside corner, strike 3.
That was a great pitch. Just froze him there in the outer half. Encarnacion down on strikes. But continue. Sox are on top.
Sox have been, well, here in Salem, Sox have been sat down 1, 2, 3 every inning since the 5th. 5th, 6th, and 7th. 9 consecutive batters sat down, and it looks like we're going to get a pitching change. And a call to the bullpen. So a 12-0 lead for Myrtle Beach. That will be the day for Rodriguez, and a new arm will toe the rubber for the Pelicans when we return. We'll step aside, back at a GIF. You're listening to Red Sox Baseball here on MILB TV and MILB.com.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Do you want to rep the Red Sox all year long? Check out the team store located down the first base side of the concourse at Salem Memorial Ballpark. You can find hoodies, t-shirts, hats, and so much more. They even have Boston City Connect jerseys in stock. Check out the team store or head to MILBstore.com to secure your Salem Sox gear today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Home half of the 8th here in Salem, 1 gone. 12-0 the lead for the Pelicans over the Red Sox. New arm on the hill for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans, single-A affiliate of the Chicago Cubs. Nelly Taylor Jr. digs in for the Red Sox. Righty on lefty matchup. First pitch is a fastball missing inside. 1-0 off the right arm of Dominic Hambley, wearing 32 in the baby blue today. 21-year-old out of Victoria, British Columbia in Canada. 1-0, called a strike on the outside corner. 1-1. 2021, 18th round pick to the Chicago Cubs. Pick number 544 overall. He kicks and deals. 1-1. Swing at a dribbler, foul right side. 1-2. How about this, Carter? Just had a 21st birthday about 6 days ago on Wednesday.
Happy birthday.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Righty on lefty. And the pitch. Swing at a line drive up the middle, into the gap, down for a base hit. 1 out single. Exquisite for Nelly Taylor Jr.
Exquisite indeed.
See if that can cook something up here, down 12. 4th hit of the day for the Red Sox to Myrtle Beach's 10. And it brings up Nathaniel U10. Well, here in the States, Carter, it's a big deal to turn 21. Of course, a little bit of a milestone. There's a certain privilege you earn at that point. Not in Canada, though.
No, that's true.
So,
that's a great point.
Nothing new for him. As a called strike to Nathaniel U10 on the inside corner. Nothing in 1.
Although he's in the United States. Keep that in mind.
Been here since 2021 as well.
Yeah.
Or around that after being drafted.
That reminds me of the whole Bryce Harper shindig back in 2012.
0-1. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball. And the count 0-2. What happened there? What did I miss? You could tell me.
I'll tell you on the car ride home.
We'll talk about it on the ride home. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing at a line drive up the middle once again. It drops in front of Wetzel. Back-to-back knocks for the Red Sox. They got first and second, but just 1 gone.
Well, you'll take that into momentum, too. I mean, likely, this game has gotten away, but you still got 5 games left in the series, right? So you can get a couple base knocks here, put a run on the scoreboard. Have yourself going home, feeling a little bit better about yourself. That's big time. That can go a long way, especially in the game of baseball, too.
Here's the 9-hole hitting first baseman, Andy Lugo. Runners on first and second to pitch. Fastball down and away, 1-0 for the 296. 6 RBI hitting first baseman. Who's really caught some steam in the last week here for the Red Sox. Been quietly an impressive bat. 1-0. Misses high and in with a fastball. 2 balls and no strikes. Right, because you talk about some of the big names in Garcia brothers, in Blaze, in Zanatello. You don't say Lugo enough. The 2-0. Fastball runs low. 3 balls and no strikes. And he's kind of opening our eyes a little bit here, Carter. Played every game but Tuesday last week, went 4 of 13, 2 doubles, 2 RBI, 5 walks. Struck out just 4 times. Always good if you walk more than you strike out.
Yeah, absolutely.
First and second, 3 balls, no strikes with 1 gone. Righty on righty, and the pitch. And it's called a strike. Get me over fastball. A little bit taken off it on the outside corner. It's 3-1.
Yeah, and for Andy Lugo, too, you mentioned last week. 4 for 11, and has forced his way into the lineup fairly often, playing multiple different positions.
3-1. Misses high and away. 5-pitch walk for Andy Lugo. How about this? Bases juiced with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Don't blink yet.
No, don't blink yet, indeed. Bases loaded, 1 down. I'm trying to think, have we seen a runner in scoring position today for the Salem Red Sox?
That we have not. Not 1. Andy Lugo was left at 3rd.
Okay.
That was back in the 3rd.
Yeah,
remember, he got there on the errors.
The 2 errors in the field, yep.
They have not advanced a runner into scoring position via a hit or a walk.
Oh, and Nazan Zanatello now has quite the opportunity to open himself up to the Salem crowd. He's somebody who, again, so highly regarded to start the year. And his year has just started. Literally, came in with 8 ABs. Now up to 11. Big opportunity here.
First pitch, he pulls back a check swing, and field umpire on the appeal, William Paschal, says, you went. It's 0-1. Nazan Zanatello, just so excited to see what kind of a spark he brings. It just feels like there's a different vibe last week.
Yep.
The team was on the road, but with him inserted, you win 3, 0-1. Breaking ball high, 1-1. And there's just a little bit of a different feel to it in the limited time that he saw. Him and Encarnacion, something worked a little bit more than it was before.
Yeah.
The 1-1. Check swing. Pitch misses inside on a fastball, 2-1.
Well, we saw Nazan taking BP during the last homestand. Was not available, obviously, in the series to play. And, the Sox kind of took it easy on him last week. Only played the 3 games, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday.
Understandably so.
Yes, exactly. You don't want to rush anything, particularly the single-A level.
2-1. Breaking ball low and away, 3-1. You'll take the walk.
Yeah, I'll take the walk indeed. And on the flip side, if you're Hambly, the right-hander, you're just trying to throw strikes and get out of here with a W.
Right. Bases loaded, 3 balls and a strike for Nazan Zanatello, the 19-year-old. With 1 gone here in the bottom of the 8th, down 12. 3-1 pitch. Check swing, called a strike on the inside corner. Zanatello had already heaved his bat towards the dugout, and Antonio Anderson has to help a brother out.
Yep.
As they say.
Well, opportunity still to hit, though. You want to see him come through with the base hit maybe in this situation.
3-2. Misses downstairs, and it is a full count walk that brings in a run for the Sox. You're not going to keep them off the board tonight, Carter.
And the crowd appreciates that. Run crosses for Salem. RBI for Nazan Zanatello as well. His second of the season. The other one came on the inside the park home run against the Carolina Mudcats last week.
Well, here's an opportunity for Antonio Anderson. Bases reloaded. 12-1 the new score. First pitch. And it misses inside. Fastball out of the zone. 1-0. I've seen crazier things happen. Last year I saw a 7-run comeback in the 9th inning that forced extras. Yep. 1-0. Misses high and away. 2-0.
That was in Fredericksburg, correct?
Indeed. Indeed it was. I remember Cody Scroggins was on the hill for the Sox.
Okay.
Walked some batters, gave up the grand slam. 2-0, misses high. 3-0. I saw he just got promoted, though, I believe, to Worcester.
Yep, AAA level.
Yep.
The organization. Also, Antonio Anderson, great opportunity here to get a hold of one, get some things going at the plate.
3-0. Swing at a line drive high into the air left field. Going back, Preciado, and it's up over his head. Bounces onto the warning track. U10 comes in to score. Hauling right behind him, it's Lugo in to score. And Zanatello slides into third. 2-run scoring double off the barrel of Antonio Anderson. And the Red Sox make it a 12-3 game.
Well, they turned him loose on 3-0, too, and why not? Trailing by 11, and how about this? Antonio Anderson, like we said, just kind of needed that big hit, and boy, oh boy, he got that. He hit the ball hard down the left field line. Nothing to do there out in left, and it's got to feel good for Antonio Anderson. 2-run double, 3 runs of cross for the Salem Red Sox.
No doubt about it. So
95 off the bat.
Infield conversion here. That's the best hit baseball we've seen out of Anderson this year.
Going the opposite way, too.
Yeah.
Switch hitter from the left side.
Infield converges. Conversation on the mound. Appears they're going to keep Hambly in there. And it sets the table beautifully here for Miguel Blaze.
Again, top of the order here with Zanatello, Anderson, now Miguel Blaze. You go home feeling solid about yourself if that top of the order can keep coming through with, again, Boston's top prospects in this situation.
First pitch to Miguel Blaze misses outside, and the count now 1-0. Huge opportunity for him here. Righty on righty, runners on second and third. 1 gone, 12-3 the score, the 1-0. Called a strike at the knees on a fastball, 1-1.
And, of course, the entire infield going to play back with a 9-run lead. You'll easily sacrifice the out for the run.
No doubt. 1-1 the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. High in the zone, 1-2.
Yeah, that was in there, according to TrackMan Andrew Schrock, plate umpire. Second series we've seen him this year here in Salem.
Miguel Blaze 0 for 3 tonight with a strikeout. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Misses below the knees with a breaking ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. For the 188 hitting Miguel Blaze. Can wipe the slate clean a little bit here after an 0 for 3 outing early. With a base hit to score a couple of runs. Second and third, 1 gone. 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball high and away. Count runs full for Miguel Blaze. 5th best prospect in the Red Sox organization. Built, brought in, molded for moments like this. Payoff pitch to Blaze. Swing at a chopper. Back up the middle, has a chance to be 2. Hernandez bare hands, throws to first in time. A run does score, Nazan Zanatello. How about that? Out of Christian Hernandez. He barehanded it on a chopping hopper.
That was the play of the night right there.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not easy, but that's probably his only play with the ball bouncing away from his glove side. Took advantage of it. You'll take the out for the run.
Run scoring ground out brings in Zanatello. First pitch to Johanfran Garcia. Misses outside, 1-0. Antonio Anderson moves to third after his 2 RBI double. 2 gone. Runner on third, 1-0 the count. 12-4 the new score. 1-0 pitch. Misses inside, dances Garcia off the plate. 2-0. Well, Johanfran Garcia, he's been busy tonight. He's 2 for 3 with a pair of base hits. He's got 2 of Salem's 6. Righty on righty. 2-0 pitch. Looping curveball misses high, and it's 3-0.
Johanfran Garcia kind of quietly is now up to 354 after 2 hits today.
That's up there with some of the league's best.
Yes.
I'll stat check that after tonight, the 3-0. Fastball runs high and in. He flings his bat. Does a little bit of a back pedal. 4-pitch walk. Runners on first and third. And that's might be it.
Yeah. Gonna do it.
Yep, that's going to do it. For Dominic Hambley, we're going to get a call to the bullpen, and we'll step aside here in Salem. Sox cooking up a little something here with 2 gone, runners on the corners. 12-4 ball game. They've scored all 4 runs here in the bottom of the 8th. Back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Red Sox Baseball on MILB TV and MILB.com.
Who let the dogs out?
What's up, Red Sox fans? Be on the lookout for Bark in the Park nights all season long at Salem Memorial Ballpark. Our first Bark in the Park nights are Saturday, April 20th, Thursday, May 2nd, Wednesday, May 22nd, and Tuesday, June 4th. Bring your canine companion out to the ball game and help the Red Sox in their campaign against the Carolina League. For tickets all season long, head to milb.com/Salem/tickets. Bark in the Park on select nights throughout the 2024 season.
Hey Red Sox fans, be sure to follow your favorite team, the Salem Red Sox, on social media so that you don't miss any future Red Sox content. You can find us on Twitter at Salem Red Sox, Instagram at Salem Red Sox, and look for our Facebook page by searching Salem Red Sox. We're Boston's tomorrow, and it starts in Salem.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Bottom of the 8th here in Salem. Red Sox have scored 4. With 2 gone, they have runners on first and third and a new pitcher on the hill for the Myrtle Beach Pelicans.
Yeah, Kenji Perez now, an opportunity on the bump for Myrtle Beach. Needs to get this out here. You're leading by 8. Just trying to slam the door. You still got 3 outs to work with if you're Salem. But on the flip side, I mean, you got first and third 2 down. At this point in the order, if Alcantara comes through, 5 spot is nothing to sneeze at, and it gives yourself a little bit of a pulse heading into the final frame.
Perez, a 22-year-old, righty out of Tamayo in the Dominican Republic. Here's Marvin Alcantara with a huge opportunity. Righty on righty, first pitch. He cranks it high into the air, straight away center field. Wetzel has a read, makes a hip-high catch for out number 3. Well, a well-struck ball by Marvin Alcantara, but he flies out to center field, and it brings a 4-run inning to a close. 12-4. Top of the 9th after this. Myrtle Beach on top. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to Red Sox Baseball on MILB TV.
Learning at the Salem Museum is fun. Native American and African American history, local school history,
So you can visit the museum and relive some of those memories.
local sports history, and 60 summers of fun at Lakeside Amusement Park, the Salem Museum, preserving 300 plus years of history, art, and sports in Virginia's Blue Ridge Mountains. Visit the Salem Museum, where time travel is free. Open 10 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday.
Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox Baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Top of the 9th here in Salem, 12-4, Myrtle Beach on top. It's game number 1 of a 6-game set all week long here at Clinic Field. Giovanni Heater alongside Carter Hill with you. JoJo Ingrasso on the rubber for the Red Sox. Good to just turn things over to the bottom of the 9th, and hey, weird things have happened. Sox grabbed 4 in the bottom of the 8th inning, trying to just stay afloat here and see if the offense can make some magic happen. 9-1-2 due up for Myrtle Beach. Alexis Hernandez in the top of the order with Reginald Preciado and Christopher Pasiola. Lefty on righty matchup. Hernandez is in. The first pitch is a sizzling fastball, high and away. The count now 1-0.
Still a strong 8th, though, for the Salem Red Sox. They put up 4 on the scoreboard. It's a sense of momentum now in the 9th.
1-0 to Hernandez. Fastball swing and a miss. Middle of the zone, 1-1. Hernandez today, a fly out to right field. Sack, bunt, came around to score. A walk, made it to second on a wild pitch. Fastball runs high, 2-1. And then popped out. So altogether, 0 for 3 day with a walk for Hernandez. 2-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. He fooled him that time with a breaking ball, and it's 2-2.
That breaking ball's been good all day for JoJo Ingrasso.
Second inning of work for JoJo. Cal State Fullerton product. Nods his head, deals the 2-2. Fastball swing and a miss. Brought him down to a knee for the first out.
Again, got him with the breaking ball. I mean, the spin rate's up to the 21 to 22 RPM range. It's pretty good in the professional ranks, and JoJo Ingrasso is showing off his best pitch continuously on the put-away opportunities for the Salem Red Sox. That is what strikeout number 3 of the day for Mr. Ingrasso through an inning and a third.
12 as a staff for the Red Sox. Started hot with 7 out of Matt Duffy, the starter. Lefty on righty, here's Preciado. Swing and a miss on a high fastball, 0-1. 316 hitter, Reginald Preciado. Hitless today, 2 walks. He's 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and 2 walks. Never made it further than first base as a fastball crankback foul has him down 0-2.
Preciado has gotten off to such a strong start this season. You know, we were talking about it coming over here. Maybe struggled a little bit with the Pelicans last year. Clearly, he is shaking that off to start the season, but he's got quite the interesting background. I'll let you get the pitch in here.
0-2, laced foul, pull side, 0-2.
Signed with the San Diego Padres back in 2019. Well, he was actually traded to the Chicago Cubs in the offseason between the 2020 and 2021 seasons for Yu Darvish. That's a pretty high caliber name.
Yeah.
In big league baseball.
Indeed. Part of that package. 0-2 to Preciado. Fastball misses down and in. Ball in a pair of strikes now with 1 gone, nobody on. 12-4 the score here in the top of the ninth in Salem, if you're with us. 10 hits for the Pelicans, 6 for the Sox. 3 errors to Salem's name, 2 for Myrtle Beach. 1 of 6 will do it all week. 1-2 to Preciado. Fastball high and away. Great stop by Johan Garcia, 2-2.
Mentioned the Darvish trade, though. He's somebody who didn't make his pro debut until he came to the Cubs in 2021. Didn't play in 2019 in the Padres organization. Obviously, the season was canceled in 2020 with the COVID-19 pandemic.
JoJo brings home the 2-2. Swinging a rifle, left side, foul. 2-2 once again. Well, now looked at as one of the many aces in the league.
Yep. Second highest, came into this game second highest on the team from an average standpoint amongst qualifying at-bats.
2 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. This is inside. Are we talking about the same player? I was talking about you, Darvish.
Oh, yep. Yep, nope. I was talking about Preciado.
Probably the more important task at hand.
You're like, they did play 60 games.
Well, the full count. This is high. Full count walk for Preciado and a 1-out base runner.
Hey, you're like, well, I could have sworn I watched some baseball in 2020.
Well, I said looked at as maybe one of the many aces in the league.
Oh,
alluding to pitchers, and you said, yeah, early on this year, came in, a lot of at-bats, and I was like, well, pitches. Here's Pasiola, first pitch. Fastball high, 1-0.
Yu Darvish has been around for a long time, too. Came over from Japan, obviously, with the Rangers, and then the Dodgers for a minute, the Cubs, and now the San Diego Padres.
1-0. Fastball high and away, 2-0. Yeah, indeed.
Gonna have time call behind the plate, too, as Johan Garcia will talk to JoJo and Gracia.
Who is your favorite baseball player ever?
Ever?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I'm just a fan of the game when it comes to the big leagues. I always enjoyed watching,
That's cap. You could be honest. He won't.
I always enjoy watching guys still to this day, I enjoy watching guys like Bryce Harper and Mike Trout play. And Trout's injury today, I guess, was kind of a sight to see.
2-0. Fouled off his own knee, and it's 2-1.
Unfortunate sight to see, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
Seeing Trout go down.
Out for the year, or you think he can come back?
Let's see.
I mean, knee surgery if it's a meniscus ain't
Mike Trout, Bryce Harper. That was Mike Trout, Bryce Harper, Manny Machado. Those are the guys I grew up with, per se.
2-1. Swing at a line drive into the gap left field. Giving it to Chase's Taylor. He leaps into the air, makes a catch with his right hand. And that's out number 2.
Yeah, I grew up with Trout, Harper, Machado, even your Steven Strasburgs of the world growing up in Virginia. A little bit of Mookie Betts. With the Red Sox. Derek Jeter was on the tail end of when I started to get into things, and then obviously Aaron Judge now with the Yankees.
Christian Hernandez is in. 2 gone, runner on first, the pitch. Fastball sizzles on the inside corner, 0-1.
I'm trying to think of more. Andrew McCutchen was big in baseball when I was growing up.
Little, yeah.
I mean, he's still... Yeah, so there is... Okay.
Swing and a miss on a fastball, 0-2 for Christian Hernandez.
Mike Trout is not done for the year.
Okay.
But he is going to have surgery, and he's probably going to be out a significant amount of time.
I mean, we're talking, gotta be what?
3-4 months, maybe.
September?
Yeah. Torn meniscus.
0-2 to Hernandez. Fastball, swing and a miss. That brings the inning to a close. Well, the Sox have their work cut out for them in the bottom of the ninth. We'll talk about it after the break. 12-4, Pelicans on top. Down to the final 3 outs. Got some magic left in the bats. Back after this. You're listening to Red Sox Baseball on MILB TV and MILB.com.
Salem Red Sox fans, all season long, Pete and Jerry's Home Run Eggs, the official egg partner of minor league baseball, invite you to show off your excellent moves in the Shelly Shake Your Tail Feather Dance-Off for your chance to win free eggs. Pete and Jerry's eggs are in a league of their own, and their hens are free to frolic under sunny skies on small family farms, laying eggs with impeccable taste and quality. Find them at your local supermarket and bring them home today. Baseball fans, introducing Bally Live, the only app where minor league baseball fans can score major rewards. When you stream your favorite teams live, you'll score rewards. When you chat with your friends during a watch party, you'll score rewards. And when you test your skills at trivia, you got it, you'll score rewards. Being a fan of the minor leagues has never been so rewarding. So what are you waiting for? Download Bally Live for free from the app or Play Store and start scoring rewards today.
You're listening to Salem Red Sox baseball. Let's send you back up to the booth.
Bottom of the ninth here in Salem, 12-4. Pelicans on top of the Red Sox. Maybe just a little bit of magic left in those bats. Kenny Perez still on the hill for Myrtle Beach, entering now his second and first full inning of work. And the Red Sox ready to roll out there. Starting things off with Fraley Encarnacion to the 6-hole, 7-hole Nelly Taylor Jr., who made a leaping grab in left field in the top half of the inning. And then Nathaniel Uten in the 8-hole, all two up to bat for the Red Sox. Righty-on-righty matchup. Fraley Encarnacion is in. He's 0 for 3 today. First pitch, and the righty looks at a breaking ball downstairs. 1-0. Carter, what is the strategy here? I mean, I guess you just have to start by getting on base.
Yeah.
First and foremost.
Again, one pitch at a time, one base runner at a time in this situation.
1-0. Swing and a fly ball, foul. Tailing into the seats, right side. And a souvenir gets stuck in one of the seats, 1-1.
That was impressive, the way that ball landed. I mean, that ball landed in one of the seats and didn't even scamper beneath it.
No
it's
bounce.
Like the seat caught it.
Yeah.
They're still searching for it.
Indeed they are. 1-1 to Encarnacion. Misses inside, deflects off the mitt of Pabon. 2-1. Oh, we gotta go Hokies out there.
I think he's wearing a Virginia Tech hat.
I'll support that movement. 2-1 pitch. Deflects off the mid of Pabon again, and it's 3-1.
Again, this is somebody too, Fraley Encarnacion. Still getting introduced to the team. Built some momentum here. The hit differential really is not that different. I mean, 10 hits on the day for the Pelicans, 6 for the Salem Red Sox. It's just been about timing today, too, though.
3-1. Misses inside. 5-pitch walk for Fraley Encarnacion. The Red Sox do have a base runner with nobody out here in the bottom of the ninth.
Well, now if you're the Pelicans, though, and Perez, you're just trying to throw strikes, too, in this situation.
There's Nelly Taylor Jr. Base hit last inning in the 8th. Came around to score. 1 for 3 today. Righty on lefty. Runner on first. First pitch. He swings and he rifles this one into the air, right field. It's off the very tippy top of the wall. Rounding second, Encarnacion on his horse to third. He stops there. Head first slide for Nelly Taylor into second, and he has himself a top of the wall sliding double.
I mean, that ball is probably, 3-4 feet from getting out of here? Most ballparks, that ball leaves the yard. That ball was absolutely rifled off the bat at 108. And credit to Alfonso Rosario out and right. He doesn't have a lot of experience playing here in Salem, but he played that ball beautifully.
It went 377. Carter, that's gone everywhere in the league.
I mean, he turned around. He just waited for the ball to carry him off the wall. You know, you get too far. It's like at Fenway with the Green Monster. If you get too far back towards the wall, Nick Karem's funny. These guys can be running for days.
Here's Nathaniel Uten with an opportunity. Righty on lefty. First pitch. Skips up in the dirt, 1-0. Well, this is a beautiful spot if you're the Sox. Nobody out, second and third. Granted, you're down 12-4, and there's a lot of damage to make up for, but you have to feel like it's not over just yet. 1-0 to U10. Swing and a miss. Got him with a breaking ball outside, 1-1. And the other thing, too, though, is like you'd feel different if it was 12-4, but you had like, a run in the first and 3 in the third or something like that. But no, you scored all 4 of your runs last inning. Back in the bottom of the 8th. Ball at a strike, second and third, and time is called now.
And obviously the whole infield going to play back. Easily will surrender the run for the out. You're just trying to finish off the game in this situation.
Best part is, too, is double play taken out of effect here with the runners off of first and first base left empty. Second and third, nobody out for Nathaniel U10. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball called a strike on the inner half. He ducked away from it, couldn't sell. 1-2. U10 today, base hit in the third and another one in the 8th. Came around to score. He's 2 for 3. 1-2 delivery. Breaking ball off the plate, 2-2.
Yeah, it's been a good day for Nathaniel U10. Had the little infield single down the third base line. What was that, back in the third? And you're thinking, okay, after that slide against the Mudcats, that's a good way to get things going, and it's continued so far today.
2-2 offering. Ring him up, strike 3. Got him with a slider that stayed in the zone on the outside corner. 1 gone. Second looking strikeout of the day. He drops to 2 for 4.
Well, now if you're Andy Lugo, you're trying to stay hot. Still seeking his first base hit of the day, though.
Ready on righty the pitch. Swing and a miss. Wanted the fences with that fastball at 94. It's 0-1. Would have missed the zone, too.
Yeah.
Down and away. No balls and a strike to Lugo. Breaking ball. He turns away from it. Nearly got hit by it. Would have been bases loaded. Instead, it's 1-1.
I don't know how that pitch missed him, per se, with where it ended up, but Lugo dancing out of the way.
1-1 to Lugo. And he looks at a strike on a breaking ball that had all kinds of lateral movement on it, 1-2.
Great pitch there by the righty Perez.
Ended up smack dab in the middle of the zone, but looked way inside, halfway to the plate. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Buckled him with a curveball. Second and third for the Sox, but they're down to their final out.
Yeah, and Perez's spin rate's unreal too in the mid threes. That breaking ball's been deadly, and now Nazan Zenatello is going to be the last hope for the Salem Red Sox.
Carter, you mentioned it. He looks the part. Had a run-scoring walk in the 8th with the bases loaded. 12-4, Myrtle Beach on top. Sox down to their final out here in the bottom of the 9th. First pitch. Ducks away from that breaking ball that misses high and in, 1-0.
And everybody's kind of turning around, too, because the ball now that was close to hitting them, but it starts so far in and kind of is trying to break back into the zone. Perez has done a nice job of that so far.
1-0 on the way. Zanatello tips it into the mitt of Pabon. 1-1. 94 on a fastball.
Yeah, there's some impressive stuff here by the righty Perez. Sox may see him much later in the series, too. Still 5 games left to go.
And he steps off the rubber. A ball and a strike for Nazan Zanatello, the 19-year-old out of St. Louis. One offering. Skips up in the dirt, blocked by Pabon. 2-1.
Nazan Zenatello, this is his 5th plate appearance today. Still seeking his first base hit of the afternoon. But there's a lot to like later in the series with Nazan Zenatello. I think he's going to be somebody that you're going to want to watch and tune in for, especially in the leadoff spot recently for the Salem Red Sox.
Second and third, 2 gone, 2-1. Fastball misses just high and in, 3-1. And boy, Nazan maybe got away with one there.
Yeah.
Looked in there. 3 balls and a strike for Nazan Zanatello. Here's the pitch. This fastball's in there for a strike on the outside corner, and it's worked full, and that one actually missed.
Yeah. Well, evens out. Sox down to their final strike. Nice. Would be nice to see a base hit here for Nazad. Keep the game alive. Put 2 runs on the scoreboard. Get some momentum for tomorrow at least.
Payoff pitch to Zanatello. And he looks at strike 3. Fastball on the outside corner, and that is the final score. 12-4 the final. Myrtle Beach wins it over the Red Sox here on a tough start to the series for Salem, but we'll do it again tomorrow night. 6:40 p.m. pregame, 7:05 p.m. first pitch. Come along and join us on MILB TV, MILB.com, or the MILB app. Carter, your final thoughts tonight. Sox out-hit 10-7. Resilient effort towards the end there, but falls short 12-4. I think errors were a big piece of it as well with 3.
Yeah, that's a tough one. You know, the 7 spot in the 5th obviously generated things and kind of set the tone for Myrtle Beach with the errors and the walks. But positive note for the Salem Red Sox, it's only 1 game, right? You got 5 more in the series. Sure, the Pelicans won this one by 8, but 5 more opportunities, another one tomorrow here in Salem, and the Sox are just going to try and hope and maybe turn their luck around here at Salem Memorial Ballpark too. But 5 opportunities, and should be exciting to see what they can do on the field.
Let's do it again tomorrow, 6:40 pregame, 7:05 first pitch on MILB TV and MILB.com. For everyone in the room to our right, the production room that makes all the magic happen, all our camera operators, our entire crew here in Salem. For our video production manager, Stephen Langdon. For Carter Hill, the best broadcast partner a man could ask for, I'm Giovanni here, saying so long and good night from Salem. We'll see you tomorrow.
Today's broadcast has been a presentation of the MILB, Diamond Baseball Holdings, and the Salem Red Sox. Be sure to keep up with the Red Sox at MILB.com/Salem. And we'll see you next time.
Yeah, man.